What's up, you guys? How's it going for you guys?
Pretty good.
Everyone good? Everyone
Awesome.
freezing their ass off?
It's starting.
No, really quick. I had like a quarterly review at work, so they were like, every 3 months they tell you where you're at, so there's no surprises at the end.
All right.
So I've been so busy at work, so like extremely busy too, where he was like, "You're better off than you were last year, like now." So like in December, like I don't know, you can't go any further. Then I was like, oh, okay, so then like could you add a zero at the end of my paycheck? So yeah, so he goes like, he, like broke his head for a second. He was like, what? Like yeah, just add a zero at the end of my paycheck and we'll call it. We just might as well start there. And he was like wouldn't that make that like cents or whatever? I was like, no, that's the wrong, like the at the end of the dollar, And he was like, oh, you bastard, you had me thinking for like 2 hours or something about it all day today. But yeah, man. Anyway,
So did he add the zero?
we'll see in December. That's why I can't mess up anything right now. So it's so funny because like all year just complain about how busy it is, and then when it's already December, or it's already October. It's October 4th, and just.
He pretty much said, "Hey, you don't have to do anything but what you're doing right now."
Literally, yeah.
I don't have anything to tell you to improve or anything. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I want to get to Rashid's level. I was like, I need me a 1-to-1 scale carbon. He was like, you're not there yet.
Depends. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, Rashid?
How are you?
What's going on?
Is it cold up there, Rashid?
Yeah, man. I love this weather, but still, like I'm not trying to turn on the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like that gap, and I'm not trying to sound good because I got a house, but listen, F National Grid. You know what I'm saying? They want to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm being on some crackhead
Crackhead power right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Bring out the
bill,
extra blankets.
Yeah, man. That bill, man, they love giving you a high bill all the time. So,
Really quick, what's the highest bill you had for like heat or gas or whatever?
let me tell you a story. Real quick. You want to know? All right, the statue game. You want to know how crazy I was with the statue game? How a fiend I was? One time, this is before Sideshow. Before Sideshow even came out, there was a company called Atticus. They came out like Star Wars statues, and it was a Boba Fett statue that was like $800 at the time. Now you can get it for probably like $300 and stuff. Anyway, my gas bill been due. I went to the store and I said, that Boba Fett statue is way more important. So I got there, and then they sent me a notice. But the thing is, they couldn't cut my gas because my meter was inside, so they couldn't. My bill was like $1,000.
Wow.
I mean, a Boba Fett statue, and this is the beginning of my collecting. So please, I don't like.
Cause this shit is real.
Yeah, man. So I was like, listen, and I still had heat. So it's like I said, the statue was
win-win.
Man, so,
Do you still have that Boba Fett?
Yo, I gave it away to my boy to give to his son.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's nice.
That's nice.
But when I went on eBay, it was like $300 and stuff like that, But and then after that, I was like, no more, I can't do this shit. And then I had to switch my meter outside, and then I was like, I can't play these games no more.
All it takes is them to cut it off one time to learn the lesson.
But that's how much a fiend I was. That stuff like that,
trust me, Rashid. All of us have a story to tell, but we're not going to tell it tonight. We're all holding back, but that's cool, man. Brenton, how's your weekend gone, and how's the new camera treating you?
The weekend was good. I can't complain. Actually, I probably can because it was a pain in the ass to watch the Eagles game this weekend.
Yeah.
I got screwed by the NFL rules. So it's like they determine what station carries the network by the away team. So being in Pennsylvania with two football teams, it got bumped to CBS, and that's the Steelers network. So I couldn't watch it on TV, so I had to listen to it on the radio.
Oh, like back in the day.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Use your mind, huh? That's hard.
Jesus.
So I didn't watch the game. Did they end up winning or?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
It didn't start so good, but they ended up winning at the end. So
Cool, man. And
can't complain.
Mr. Buck Fangs, how's it going?
Gucci.
You had a good weekend, man? Didn't you say you were going out or something?
Yeah. Did the whole drawing, figure drawing. I was a little rusty at first, but I got it back. I share the pictures with you later. But yeah,
Okay.
it's been like a few months since I've drawn like a nude model. So it was good. You know, they time you, give you like the longest drawings are like 10 minutes. So we had some nice poses for the models, some difficult ones too. So it's pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Send the pictures. I'm kidding.
I
I'm
want to
like,
check that
how do you
anatomy.
focus during that?
When I first started, the very first one I went to when I was in school, it was like a naked, like it was a dude too. So like I was like giggling and I was being stupid. But,
Yeah.
like to get used to it, like you gotta take it for class. You see like tons of naked people by the end of like your time in school. So it's just normal now.
And it's not always good either, right?
They don't always look good, but no, but it gives you variety, man. You know, you get-
God. I feel like Buck's looking at me all wrong now, so I can't.
Don't be like, don't.
Oh, shoot.
I
He's
think it's
judging
actually
your
worse.
anatomy right now.
No.
It's worse when they're like attractive because it's like you focus on the wrong things. I can't wrong.
Yeah.
Let's move
I'll
on.
let-
Clearly.
Yeah. Buck stares at him for 8 minutes, and he's like, "Oh shit! I only have 2 minutes to draw now."
They're like maybe you're supposed to draw the whole body and you draw like the face.
I'm just
You're
trying
like,
to
I
get
only
really
analyzed
good at
this part.
one thing.
And then your teachers got a grade and they see like, wait, why isn't there a whole figure? Why do you only draw boobs? I'm like,
Or why is all the attention there and the rest is a stick figure or whatever?
exactly. No, like that's exactly what it is, right? So
You're like, those are that's the nicest drawing you've seen of those. I bet I outdrew everybody else in the class.
Right.
At least you could be like, hey, we need a good boob guy. Get Buck Fang.
Yeah. That's cool, Buck. How about you, John? How was your weekend? How's your day going?
Weekend was good. Really busy. What did I do? Had some appointments. Getting to clean up the house. Get the leaves starting to pick up. Over here, they're starting to make a mess. So, just house chores, you know. That's all. That's what weekends are for. Spend some time with the family.
I heard it was getting cold up there, right? I think you said -4 or something.
It was -1 here already. It was starting. Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
not funny temperature though. So don't
That's
really.
that correct.
Yeah.
That's
Friday's-
like
31
Celsius.
degrees, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Friday's supposed to be like the coldest that it's been so far. So, which is not much, but we'll see. I'm used to it. I like the cold.
It's summer here still, buddy.
Yeah, is it? Well,
Yeah.
lucky you.
Yeah.
I bought a snow shovel already. No.
That's
And
cool,
both of
man.
y'all in Canada, right? But
Yes, sir.
that's how
Opposite
far
sides.
it is, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Brenton's
opposite
camera looks extra crispy.
Mhm.
Right?
Tell 'em about it, Brent.
His light makes him look like he's streaming 3 meters from the sun. But besides that,
I know. I have to like. I haven't had a chance to play with it too much yet.
it looks really good.
Looks good, man.
Thanks.
Phoenix, how about you, man? I see you changed your name to Phoenix Custom Capes. Get free advertisement here.
Yes.
You had a good weekend, man?
Yeah, it's good. You know, even though I get off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I never do anything afterward. I have so many plans. I'm doing this and this on my head. By the time I get home with the kid and everything else, it's like, okay, it's 7 o'clock already, you know? You're like,
Yeah.
what have I done today? Nothing.
That's fine, man. That's completely fine. You're going to be living off the custom capes pretty soon. So,
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah, that's cool, Phoenix. How about you, Sam?
It's a fun weekend. Getting the loft together for the girls, like getting them their own gaming space. So just put a lot of time in that. And yeah,
Oh, you got all
work.
girls?
I got a son who's older though, but the girls they're about the same age and like 13 and 12.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
so you get their little PCs together. They're excited for Overwatch, but they can't play it right now because they're getting DDoS. They're getting attacked.
Yeah. It's crazy right now. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, just helping them out. They're excited. She was so funny because she's watching YouTube videos. She's like, I want it set up like this, and she's just drawing it out. And I'm like, how much money have you saved? She's like, oh, we ain't think about that part yet. But they actually been doing good, like saving up, and then they finally was able to do it. So now we're just executing. That was fun.
Gotcha. That's cool, man. Well, thanks for joining too, man.
Happy to.
And Rashid, man, I'll see you in 3 days. I'll be up in Comic-Con, so I'll see you there, man.
Okay, man. We'll see y'all.
Yeah. But how was your weekend, man?
It was cool. I put up a post, right? Let me ask the panel something because real quick.
I saw the post here. I'll magnify you real quick so everyone could.
Now,
there we go.
You single, you meet this girl, you with her, right? She cooks, she cleans, screws your brains out, never give you no problem. But she says, listen, enough with the collecting. You can keep what you want, but I don't want you to collect anymore. Enough is enough. That's it. No more collecting.
So she's real. She's polystone or silicone.
What are you going to do? So, everything's real. From the boobs to the tubes.
Okay.
Move this man.
What are you going
All
to
right,
do?
you guys.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna say you gotta stop collecting because I need the heat on.
Oh.
All of the married people already have an answer.
No. None of y'all. Listen, none of y'all are married.
Okay.
I had to say that on the post. Stop talking about my wife. I got my wife. You don't have your wife. None of you
That's
are
how
married.
petrol we are, Rashid. We like.
No. Listen, I'm saying you're not married now. You just met her. He tells you you got to stop collecting.
John's getting his divorce papers ready.
There was so many people that was like, "Oh no, I'm married, so I don't got to worry." No, I don't want to hear that you're married. You're single. That's the name of the game. You're single.
I'm single. She asked. I'm like, listen. No.
You see what Critical Mass said? He says, "Get a new girl." Jesus.
I'm like, no.
No.
And then she'll walk away and be like, I'm sorry I asked that question. You know I need you.
No. No. None of that. That's not the rules. That's not the rule. It's definite that she's leaving. Are you gonna you going with her or are you gonna continue collecting? What's it gonna be?
I'm continuing to collect because this sounds very familiar when I was young.
You'll be surprised.
She's watching right now. So.
You'll be surprised how many people. Well, they say that now, but they would say, okay, I'm gonna quit collecting. That's it. I'm gonna quit collecting.
Yeah, quit collecting. And then she's gone in a month.
And you're miserable, and the only time
I missed my Superman hush, and she's gone in a month.
You're looking at that empty shelf, nothing on those pedestals. The only time you're happy is when you're with her, and then you gotta watch those bad shows that she wanna watch. You gotta think about all of the negative things. But
everyone's thinking themselves their own grave right now, so we'll talk offline.
I know better. I just kept my mouth shut.
That's good.
That's it.
My wife doesn't even know our podcast yet, so I'm good.
How about you, Matt? How's your weekend?
Weekend was good, man. I'm not there's a lot of fish in the sea out there. So
right.
I don't swim in a pond alone. Weekend was good, man. My Ravens dropped an egg again. They got Unlike Brenton, they got some bad. They actually got screwed with a couple of bad calls, and the coach just messed up. But I was hearing it all weekend from Mark. Mark was
Oh,
letting me
I
know
bet.
about the Bills. Yeah,
Mr. Books.
yeah. But other than that, man, like John, it's the weekend for the house chores and house duties and things like that.
Oh yeah.
That's what you do.
So really quick, I'm gonna put this up. We miss you, Pudgy. I know he's still without power, or like he keeps losing power, but like
Really?
keep
Eh?
safe. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah, man. I reached out to him, and he says he feels like he's in the 90s. Like there's no internet. There's internet here and there, but like there's no electricity and stuff. So he's just chilling at home right now, trying to watch out with stuff. But Pudgy, take care, man. We'll see you next week, hopefully. But yeah, man, if you guys can, reach out to him. He's a funny
Thoughts
guy.
are with you, Pudgy.
It's funny because he put a post saying like everyone was worried, but he put this post up. he's just chilling with his coffee in the back. Freaking badass guy right there.
The hell?
Yeah,
Is that coffee?
it was coffee. Yeah.
I thought that was
Look like soup.
soup or some cream
That
of
mug,
wheat.
yeah.
Some burrito.
What's it? What kind
A
of coffee
couple
you
shots of
drinking?
Kahlua in there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
Hello,
quick
man.
shout out to our guy H Stats. It's his birthday today, so you guys know him,
birthday,
right? H
H-Stats.
Stats.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy birthday, man!
Yeah.
I'll see him this week too. He'll be in New York, so go slap him up. So kidding.
Tank top.
Happy birthday! And I don't know if you guys all know this guy, but it was Fern's birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, big old Fern.
That's it.
This is the guy I get all the memes from, to be honest. This guy's hilarious. But happy birthday, Fern.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
So you guys, I might as well just start off with this too. What do you guys think about this? So New York Comic Con is this week. Sideshow Comic Con is this week. What are your predictions coming up? New statues, new art prints.
Coming up, the ES on everything sideshow is just going to continue to go up, and people are going to continue to be disappointed. That's my prediction.
I don't think. Well, you mean at Comic Con? You saying that Comic Con?
Well, I was gonna pick
Whatever they
both.
announce.
Yeah, New York Comic Con or Sideshow Comic Con.
I think down the line through the I think that if they keep having all these high ES and stuck with this stuff in their warehouse, they're gonna have to start lowering their edition sizes, because at the end of the day, what are they doing with these statues that's just sitting at the warehouse? Because if you notice, every day they was putting out deals. Every day they're putting out deals for like over a month. Every day they kept saying it's like in 5 hours and then 5 hours you got left, but then the next day they started
Same
back
thing.
over again, the same thing. So I think that they're trying to get rid of this inventory that they got sitting in their because I think Rogue is still available.
That's crazy, right?
Right.
Insane.
Rogue should have been sold out a long time ago.
Agreed.
It's 2022. Rogue should have been sold out a long time ago.
I was actually hearing something on the radio talking about like a lot of companies are sitting on inventory, and like even this holiday season isn't going to help them out. Like they're either going to start like losing business, or a lot of companies are going to go under, which is crazy. Like I don't think Sideshow is going to go under, but it just tells you right there, like Sideshow is just, I don't know if they're in trouble or if they're, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I think they need to put more emphasis on like new concepts, I think. But
I think they shot themselves in the foot with too much ES.
Oh yeah, that
on the
too.
game,
Yeah,
because
by far.
just the fact that it shows that you keep giving these sales every day for over a month. Like I purchased the Boba Fett in August, and they've been in deals before then and then. Now we in we were October.
Yeah.
Every day they've been having sales every day because they're trying to get rid of this inventory and stuff like that. And like once again, it's not just Rogue; it's other pieces that's still in stock. It's not sold out yet, you know.
Yeah.
So right now, people are not paying. You know, I think Rogue goes for like $700,
Yeah.
$700. So now,
Doesn't it? Doesn't that take you off? You pay full price for it, and you see it later on. And it's like they got 15-20% off on it.
Man, even with the Sideshow Seconds, they have new pieces with deals.
I mean, yeah, of course, because you saying yourself, you know, I could have got it for cheaper and stuff, but listen, that happens everywhere. You go shopping at the mall, you're gonna find something that you bought clothes you bought it right then and then it's cheaper. Like if you go to Home Depot right now, they got Christmas
Yeah. Decorations.
stuff up for sale right now. They usually wait till November. Now they're really trying to make this money for Christmas. They're trying to make the Christmas money early. So, you know.
I know they just skipped Halloween.
Exactly. They ain't no money to be made in Halloween except for the candy and throw eggs on some trick or treaters. That's all. You know?
He said throw eggs on trick or treaters, man. I remember it used to be the other way around, man.
You always got to have a carton of old eggs to throw at them trick or treaters once they violate. You know.
Mischief night.
Yeah.
How about you, Brenton? Do you have any predictions coming up?
Yeah, well, he went to the west side of the east side of the sun or something. He got brighter.
No, I think
There could be a delay.
Oh no, there's a mute. He's muted.
Oh, sun's setting down.
No, he's not responding. Maybe he can't hear us.
Yeah, there we go.
Blinded by the light.
Yeah, it's probably just going to be like another Wolverine or something announcement, something that don't really care about, and a bunch of art prints.
Man, no one's positive about this thing. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I agree with you. Like completely agree with you. It's probably gonna be Wolverine, Batman, or something.
Well, in your ideal, what would you want it to be? Like,
Ideal, it'd be for
Yeah.
me. It'd be cool if they announced a whole new line. Like I don't care if it's X-Men, like a whole new Rogues, a whole new line. But I want to see the whole map print, or yeah, I want to see everything. That'd be ideal for me.
something new and fresh, right?
Yeah.
You can see that.
So you think the NYC is going to be like a big thing, or they're waiting for the other Comic Con?
The Sideshow Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the difference? I mean, so Sideshow Con is this just Sideshow at New York Comic Con, or?
No, so I can't confirm this anywhere, but supposedly Sideshow Con is not going to be at New York Comic Con. They're going to hold it virtual. So like they usually do, like, yeah.
Okay. So this is a separate thing. This is just them being at New York
Correct.
Comic Con. Okay.
Yeah.
As far as we know, they're the only statue company that's going to be there.
No, that's the thing. They're calling it New York Sideshow New York Comic Con, but they put like like they're going to be in New York, but they're not going to be at the con.
I think
They're gonna have-
Batman Select is going to be there, and what you call it? What's the other one? That Gentle Giant, I think, might be there.
I like.
Would
those
IN
guys.
Studios be part of New York Sideshow Con or no?
I don't think so.
No.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
But there's one booth. I forgot the name of the guys, but every time you go to their booth, they have everything that you think you wasn't gonna see. Like they'll have XM Dark Phoenix. They'll
What?
have, yeah, they'll have,
Look at Phoenix. He just woke up.
they'll have XM what you call it, White Queen. They might have XM Storm.
Don't say magic,
They'll-
because somebody gonna have to pick that up and
That's
grab
the
it.
name of the booth. It's always in the middle, and they sell everything. They have statues from top to bottom all the time.
Yeah.
But Rashid, you're giving everyone's expectations high, man. But they're the opposite of crackhead prices. Way opposite side of the spectrum. So
They have it $3,200 for quarter scale.
They're not giving up their price with no crackhead prices. You gotta come correct. You know.
Are these private?
You gotta.
sellers?
I don't mind coming correct, but do you gotta like come way on their side of it to the point where they getting you like
I remember when they had the sculpted the Hush Superman with the sculpted cape.
yeah
They had that, and at the time I think they were selling for 3K.
yeah. See.
They had they had Doom on Throne. Everything that you may look, they'll have it. If it's Comic Con, they come correct to make money.
So this is a private seller, you would say?
No, he gets a booth. He gets a booth. You got
Okay.
one that's Razor Edge Collectibles.
Okay.
He has stuff sometimes. He's the one that I got my Millennium Falcon and all the Master Replica, but he doesn't have any more stuff like that anymore. But there's another booth, and he has everything. Everything that you may look for, he'll have everything. Like I guarantee you, he's gonna have that Hush Superman. Guarantee you.
At triple the price.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Just let you know, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna be at awe, and you're gonna be like, "How much is that?" And when they tell you the price, it's gonna be like somebody slapped you with cold water.
I'll be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nah, see, yeah, that's why it's best that I don't.
No, every time I hear those prices, I just go like,
My man.
those prices are stupid, man. Like I asked for a Bowen one time. This guy wanted like $800 for like a Juggernaut. Like Juggernauts it's crazy.
I didn't know what a Bowen was till last week. I think one of you guys mentioned it on one of the shows. And then I realized that one of the first statues that I ever got that I still have from the comic book store when I first started is a Bowen Doctor Doom. Like I have a Bowen Doctor Doom. Did not even realize it was a Bowen. So I'm like, is this a Bowen? I have to look at it.
Hell yeah.
It's the modern variant Doctor Doom that I still have over there. I was like, hey, it's going for decent money too. I was like, oh shoot.
Good choice.
Really quick, we got a new guy joining in the panel. He's getting pretty right now.
He's
doing his eyebrow thing. He's,
can we guess?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Eddie?
taking the sweat off his forehead. He's,
It's Eddie.
Yep.
I thought I smelled cabbage. Yeah, it's Eddie.
You got the left-hand jumbo going on.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah.
What's up, Eddie?
What the hell did you say about cabbage?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said that because I know you'd appreciate that one. Austin
Wow.
Powers, huh?
I got home. Oh, smells like cat. Okay. I got
I even got that.
Yeah, baby.
I got home. I was ready to stream, and the fucking dog pissed in his bed, and I had to give him a bath. So you hate to see it. I got home. I was eating food, and I was like, "Why the fuck do you stink?" I was like, "What the fuck happened?" And I went, and I was like, "Damn, dude, he never has accidents." So I had to give him a bath. So now I'm like, didn't have water, sweat, dog hair all over me, but doesn't matter because it's Tuesday. So
You gotta sing that song catch thing.
Casino show, bro. Why is that fun on Tuesdays?
Tuesdays are the best days, remember?
Yep. Hey, we ship champagne when we thirsty. No,
Classic Biggie, baby.
Nah, Eddie, you're good, man. How was your weekend, man, by the way?
not bad. Didn't do anything really Saturday, and then Sunday I went to hang out at Frankenson's with some other people in the community.
Badass, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
cool.
cool, man. I like hanging out with those guys. They're getting into statues, so we were all at this one booth. It's called Super Bad. They have like all the Hot Toys and all the sideshow stuff, and they're starting to get like Prime 1 stuff, and they had the Fabok Batman there, so we spent like 30 minutes at that booth just looking at
just ragging on
checking
it.
it out. yeah.
Hey, Rashid goes to California, so you should take him one day. You probably
Where
like
do
that.
you live at, Rashid?
No, he goes over there sometimes.
Oh, you go.
Yeah, I think I was over there where Danny Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was in his area, but I'm usually in Sacramento and San Jose.
Oh, okay, NorCal.
Yeah, all that.
That's my old stomping grounds, baby, San Jose.
Yeah.
The Bay, yay.
Hey, Eddie, a dog, you say? Easy work. Wait till it's a baby, Eddie.
Hey, listen. I was thinking about this. I don't know why I thought someone was gonna say some shit like that. Babies don't get hair all over the fucking bathtub, okay?
They get everything else, though.
Eddie.
You haven't had a baby yet, man. There's other things worse than
Yeah,
that, man.
Hair's the least of your worries.
Look.
Oh man.
I've had my fair share of time with babies, okay? My little brother was
That doesn't
born
count.
like 15 years after me. I had to take care of
You
that
pretty
kid.
much raised them.
I can't.
I know it doesn't count. I hear no fucking time. Oh, he pissed on you. It doesn't matter. He's not your kid. Oh, fuck.
Because you know what you do? You put him down, you set him aside, and you're like, oh, that's my mom's problem now. Like, that's it.
I'm not ready for this, Mom. I ain't
Maybe
signed up.
for
You did this.
white people.
Oh.
Oh, that's my mom's problem. Let me get the nanny. Oh, hold on.
Lupe.
He just said that's white.
Great to be here. What was this, episode what? Yep, 59. We almost made it to 60, guys. Almost.
Almost 60.
Oh, that's funny. All right, man, let's get back into it. What do you guys think about this? Low stock remaining on like a bunch of sideshow pieces. Like, what's that girl's name on the left hand side of the screen? Oh man,
Zatanna.
Yeah, it says low stock remaining on that one, but that does have an edition size of 500. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true for that one.
Is that the exclusive for 500?
Yep.
Yeah.
It might be. It might be true. You know, it might be. Because I think now people are jumping on if you find something that has a low ES, now everybody wants to jump on that, you know, and stuff like
It's
that.
the
So,
batch, yeah.
yeah, if it's only 500 exclusive, that's old school style sideshow.
Mhm.
I guess people are just trying to jump on it, you know.
I don't know, man. I have a strong feeling like that one's gonna be sold out pretty soon. But like you guys keep saying, the batch. So, I mean, that one's not even out yet, and they're saying that.
Yeah, but even so, 500 is pretty low for an exclusive.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Yeah.
I think too.
I think once that one goes, that's gonna be it. It'll be sought after, I think, in my opinion.
What's the
I
exclusive
like
again?
it. I like it a lot.
That's how they
What was
get
that,
you,
bud?
man.
What's the exclusive again?
It's like the little demon in the hat or something.
In the hat, yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
I
the one
think-
with the backdrop that you get with the stage. Is that a different company?
that's
Prime one.
XM.
That's,
Oh, that's
oh,
Prime One. That's Prime One. That's Prime
Okay.
One,
Gotcha. Dang, the fact that 3 studios did is a Tanner is pretty cool.
Lots of
I
options.
think it's possible the licensor makes them do like the same characters sometimes.
Oh, got you. Whereas like this is our focus right now. This is who we're trying to sort of
Mhm.
promote. That makes sense.
So Skills is saying no matter if it says low stock, if I want it, buy it. If not, can stay there.
hmm So he's saying it won't, regardless, it won't make him change his mind or rush. He's just, if he's planning on getting it, he's gonna get it, and the low stock ain't gonna
Yeah.
persuade him. Either way.
It'd be interesting though, right, John? If this one sells out, this would be like the first one that
Mhm.
sells out before it even releases. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I think sometimes Sasha uses that as a ploy also. You know, we gotta not think that we so smart that they not sitting there saying, watching collectors buy stuff and say, you know what, let's put low stock. Because if I know if I got a company and I'm trying to sell something out, I'm gonna put low stock too to make y'all chase after it. You know? Because
Yeah.
how many times have they had something that said low stock and it's back in stock again?
yeah, like the Juggernaut. Somebody was messaging me about that. Like their wait list or like stock came back or something. I was like, what?
Right.
Juggernaut came out like a couple of years ago.
Right.
But I think that goes back to your points of like, I think it's all connected, like low ES and low stock, right?
Yeah.
If there's a high ES, you're not going to worry about it. But if you're
Right.
thinking about it and you like it,
Yeah.
I that low stock might make me pull the trigger because I'm already interested, and it's like I might as well get it because I don't want to pay aftermarket. So that psychologically it'll work, unfortunately, against me. Only if I like it. If I'm like on the fence about it, it won't make me. But if I really like the piece, like I really like that Star Wars mythos, but I don't have to get it right now, right? But if it was like lower stock, 300 to 500, I would have pre-ordered it.
And guess what? How many people, like everybody here on the panel and everybody at home, is saying the same thing? It's 11,000. I don't have to rush to get it.
Yeah.
And they should have never. To me, they should have never put a ES on that high. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean that we already spoke about that before. But like I said, nobody's rushing to get that piece
Mm-hmm.
because you know it's going to be there.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
Yeah.
you're always gonna prioritize the thing that you probably ain't gonna be able to get again.
like
Or
the Batman who laughs on throne.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's at 500 too.
I got that piece coming, and it's only 500. Was it only John? Only 500 of them.
500. Yeah, only
Right.
500 for the quarter scale.
I watched a review by Mr. X and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So, and that's what I like. That's once again, I wait sometimes to see reviews because I want
Yeah.
to see all angles and everything else, and I like the piece. So and it's only 500. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like this is different though. Like sideshows, like known for their, like you guys were saying, their crazy edition sizes. It's just
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be probably a good one in the aftermarket. To be honest, like people are gonna try to like flip this thing. I think it's like $600, right, or like 550. I forget the price on that one.
what is
Satana?
it, Tanner?
Satana, yeah,
600.
$600.
I think the downside of that is then there's not enough skin on that Zatanna.
Jesus.
That's the thing, man. That's the secret. The more skin you show, the faster it goes, and the collectors keep them. Trust me.
Jeez.
Especially like Red
Faster
Sonja and
what
stuff.
goes?
All the skins. That's all they keep, man.
I was wondering, why do I want this Red Sonja so much? I don't even know her like that. I don't know why. Then I realized why really quickly.
Yeah.
Wait, which Red Sonja?
Don't judge me, Matt. That's
Which
Well,
Red
you don't know the
Sonja?
character. You don't know the character. That's all.
that's why I didn't get it ultimately. But
Oh, the sideshow with the one with the axe.
No. Quarter
the
scale.
sideshow, no, the Prime, the
Oh,
Prime
Prime,
one? No, that one.
yeah, the Prime.
Any
one.
Red Sonja.
Red Sonja won't have
Yeah.
any clothes on.
I missed this question earlier. What do you guys think about this one? It says, would it be a disappointment if the future of statue conventions went online like E3? Like they weren't allowing anyone to go to the conventions anymore. They were just doing it online.
It would be disappointing, but I think it would greatly limit their exposure and like discoverability for them if they were to do that.
But what if you limit it to just like
Would it though?
YouTubers and
Yeah, would it though?
Yeah, I
It
don't
would.
know.
The reason why
you think about it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Bob.
I would say like the reason why something like E3 works is because like E3 has been canceled several years in a row now. It's not happening anymore. It's kind of dead. But like the main like now they do the conventions and stuff like the game reveals mostly happening online. That's because gaming is such a mainstream hobby now, unlike statue collecting. Right? At least the kind of statues we're getting who's gonna like how many new people are gonna tune into like just watch like statue collecting like a con that's online about statues. I don't think it'd be that much unless it's tied to something like a comic convention where everyone's going for multiple different reasons. People are going there for cosplay. People are going to hang out. Maybe they want to travel to a different city in like the states and like they want to do something fun that's related to geekiness. There's like movie trailers. There's like writers from different things, from novels, not just comics. That's how like you get different people from different like hobbies and different things coming to the big comic conventions, and then they get to those people that would never have known anything about statues at all get to be exposed to that, like because it's got so much foot traffic and stuff. Yeah.
There's
but
truth to that, Buck, but there's also another to piggyback off that is like I think having the corporation, or the studio or whatever it is, tell you that this is great, this is awesome. Look at it. It doesn't have the same impact as say one of the YouTubers that you follow, that you trust, whoever you follow, go there, film it, and tell you what they think. That goes with video games and statues. That goes way further for actually getting people interested, getting that buzz around it, creating that bubble of like, oh, they like that. Look what the Chris from Batman Statue Collector could say something that he really likes, and more people who trust him are just gonna just pre-order it, get it, versus Sideshow or somebody else just saying, "Hey, this is our new piece," and we showed it. Yeah, that's sterile. There's no energy behind that, but there's a lot of energy about somebody you trust in the community saying they like it, that they've seen it, and the textures are good, and they're doing some high def video of it, and you're like, "Oh man, I'm seeing that." You know what I mean? I think that buzz is what will be missed versus they go online with it, because it's just like, here's a video, watch it, but it's the corporation saying it's good. Of course,
I think it's also sorry. It's also it comes down, like you said, in the corporate world, it comes down to a numbers game kind of. Great question from King Banana. If you look at how many people would they reach at a con versus how many people could they reach, like what Sam said, online through different outlets. If they look at some of the YouTubers and how many people they reach. And what could a video do? Like Rashid just said, Mr. X does a review, spins it around. I wait to see it before I like it.
Yeah.
You know, candidly, the last Comic Con I went to was back in the day, so I couldn't tell you. You know, I'm into statues, and all the ones that I've got, I've never seen a quarter scale at a Comic Con. I mean, it was me back with Bowen back in the day. But all the quarter scales that I have, they weren't at a con that I saw. That's not what got me into it. So I think it becomes of a numbers game of how to reach your target audience. And I think it's what better way to do it if you have an audience online. And then how much would it cost to get an employee to the con to set up? How much is a booth? What's the investment they're putting into setting up at a show versus the, you know, versus being online doing it? Is the juice worth the squeeze?
I agree with. See, I feel with the con, it's beneficial for more the people going. You see people take videos at the con; it's always exciting, but it's never the quality that you really want. You get the glare, you get this, you get that. I don't think cons are. Well, I'm over here in Canada, so we don't really have cons. So I've never been. We don't have cons where Sideshow shows up or anything. But I feel like if you put on a show the way Prime One does a showcase,
Oh yeah.
I think that's. I personally think that's sufficient. You get the community talking. Look, community members, you can already hear the mumbling in the community. When's the next showcase? When's the next showcase? People are pumped. I think that's really, if you could get the production together to put on something like that, I think there's proof in the pudding that that's successful. The other thing I'd like to see companies do, instead of maybe a con, is maybe work with the community to have trusted streamers or influential community members who aren't going to give, let's say, necessarily a biased opinion on a product.
Yeah.
Do a review, a full unboxing review, and I think that's important as well, where they have a good production and you can see everything being orchestrated. The issue that you get to is the unbiased opinion is where.
Yeah, but that's exactly. That's tricky water right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even think it's hard to. It's going to be so hard to get someone that's like, you know, unbiased. And then
Send
with
me
the
right
company,
here, I'll fucking tell you.
with the company, like I wouldn't even trust you either.
Yeah.
Send me a Dragon Ball Z statue. I'll fucking dissect that thing.
They'd be like, yes, Prime One, can I go over there? I'm gonna shit on this statue because it really is a bad statue, but I'm honest. Sure, come on in.
Yeah, like Prime One, like, you know, forget about the company even, like, you know, being worried to send it to someone like that. Is that if a company is actually sending you statues, right? There's so much for you to gain. Like, it's going subconsciously, you're going to pull punches. I think I would never trust anyone who's getting a free statue to review. It's good for their channel. They're making money off it, and you know, like, there's too much of an advantage for them. It's for someone, they're going to pull their punches. Even if they say something negative, they're going to couch it. I think
a solution to that would be to watch the review on mute.
Yeah,
Because then you're just seeing the statue visually, and you don't necessarily have to listen.
And the reviews are irrelevant, and the community member thing was like pointless, you know. Because then why send it to a community member? Why not just do it 360?
The company can do it itself. True.
Yeah.
Sideshow's doing this to Buck right now, using the force on his throat. Sorry, Buck.
But also to your point, like you and Matt made good points, but you guys are basically just talking about like getting people who are already within the hobby excited for the hobby. You were talking about people that watch statue YouTubers are mostly people that are collecting statues, right? The discoverability on these channels is not that high when you compare to other like YouTube channels like on this platform. And so when you talk about taking away the cons, where people that are not actually in the hobby at all get to be exposed and see these things in person, like that LBS store behind you, that looks small. Like looking through the screen right now, when you see a 1/3 in person for the first time, you've remarked on it. Steve's remarked on it. Everyone here who has a 1/3 knows. When you actually see it in person,
Mm-hmm.
like you're not looking through a screen.
Yeah,
At
but
some
what
person.
con are you going to see that? What con are you going to see a one third
Man,
scale
I
statue?
used to like from when there
There were
were
like
cons.
1/3 statues at the SDCC con, the sideshow booth, where they had the Prime Ones, the new Prime One stuff.
One of the first YouTube channels I watched was a girl named It's Cisco. I think I told this story before, and all she did was go to these cons and give you these close-ups of these big ones. I used to be like, "Dang, that looks amazing." That was one of the rings that got in it, and I see like the sideshow showcases and stuff, but it never was like, "Oh man!" But when you see it next to things, and like I remember seeing Casual's Batman, the DK3, and was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like jaw dropped, and that was just she wasn't reviewing it, she was just giving us up close, you know, pictures, video of it. And I think that impacted me and hit me more for whatever reason than the prime showcases. And I like the prime showcases, not wrong with them, but it's something about just seeing it laid out there.
Right.
And also, like, I bet you there's people in this chat with stories of probably seeing them in person or going to a Comic Con for something else and then seeing the statue and that got him into collecting. I know that's how it happened for my boy. It was just sort of like, oh, I was at a con for comic books. Then I see my favorite comic book character in 3D form right there. And then they got into statues.
Yeah, but that's that COVID. That COVID, the COVID affected it, but at the end of the day, that's going to brought Sideshow more sales when they came out with the Bane. They came to New York because before Sideshow never came to New York before.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to wait for San Diego to have their comic convention. So when Sideshow started coming to New York, now it's like now you making sure you cover both coasts.
Yeah.
The East Coast get all it, and so we're gonna definitely get when the guys see the scopes, they already know I'm pre-ordering that. Just like when they came out with the yellow Wolverine, everybody was gonna order it when they had the Venom bust and the Thanos glove. They had to put that to the East Coast. So you're gonna now, I think they're gonna go back to it, but it takes for them to start losing a little bit of money for them to say they may not they may not be there next year, but I'm sure I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna come back. I really do.
Yeah, I think a two-pronged approach is always good, but that's depends on how much money a studio has and how much they want to invest in it. But like you're right, because when I first got in, a couple of years ago, they would have the San Diego Comic Con, but then when New York came, Sideshow was like, all right, they used different switch outs. They had different reveals for New York, and it was like, oh wow, it made you look forward to what they're gonna show at New York because you'll get to see it differently, even if you didn't go. But times are changing, so dude, like if it's, I'd rather see them regardless. If it's online, great. If it's not, great. As long as it's done well. If I had a preference, though, it would definitely be. Even if I'm not going, I would definitely like to see people go and film it, and versus like a tightly controlled studio. I'd rather have, because that's where you eliminate just the talking points from the studio when you can let anybody with a camera in and say what they want versus we're doing this, straight from the studio, and whatever reviewer we bring in, here's your talking points. You know what I mean? This is what you need to say. This is what you can't talk about. Versus you just let people in at the show con, and they're just gonna say what they want to say. And a lot of people be like, "Oh, I just seen this I seen this at the show floor, and I'm picking it up. I didn't think I like it, but now that I see it on the show floor, I'm picking it up." That's what.
I think it's a good question King Banana brought up. Eddie, what do you think? I mean, you just were at Frankenstein, so I mean, you got a little bit of experience there, right? Like, it's not a con, but it's like a place where you guys get to gather up and see some statues, right?
Yeah, I think it would be disappointed for me just because I like to see stuff in person. So, like that's why I'm even going, really, to see stuff in person. So, I know I don't get to go to most of them, but still, you know, I'd prefer them to keep doing everything in person. They could do both. You know, I don't see why they can't do both.
Right? Yeah, they could do like a week at Comic Con, New York Comic Con, and the following week, you know, wherever they want. Like, do it like freaking Prime One, man, like a showcase. That'd be
Well,
tight.
see, I'm opposite of that. I don't really care for these cons because all you're doing is lining up and stuff. But I do like watching people go to the con. I can watch on YouTube and see people go there and show me all the statues. All
That's
the
my favorite part. Yeah,
You frugal, man. You frugal.
Actually going there.
You go. Let me see it.
That's different from a company putting out the video, because when you put the video on, you watch about 10 seconds of it, and then you fast forward to the statue. It gets boring. But you actually watch people going to the con and they're doing all this stuff, and sometimes they screwed up, right? And that's the interesting part. That's more fun to watch than the actual, you know, the company putting out the video. That's for me personally, anyway.
Another dimension to it that, as I mentioned, is like the Asian conventions. You know, like Wonderfest. Yeah,
Shanghai.
yeah, or like the one in Japan as well. You get all the local artists that don't have a big platform like these companies to do like bunch of marketing. They come to the artist alley with their garage kits or like painted like small runs of pieces, and they get to display them as well. And you get their different like channels on YouTube that go to these places, and then they film those specific companies, and I get to see like pieces that are amazing that I never would have known existed. And there's now that I know there's few people I'm following online because of that kind of exposure that I never would have been. I don't even think I could have been exposed to it without the con. Those people would never have like even seen the person that showed it to me on YouTube. Never would have seen the chance to like, you know, see those pieces at all, right? And so like that kind of stuff is really good as well.
Cool. I think this one's gonna be pretty funny. I want to see what John has to say about this one. So a recent statue just came up, sold out supposedly. Price was $3,549 plus shipping with an edition size of 1,000. I'm not gonna say what it is right now. I want to see what John thinks of a statue that's sold for this much and with an edition size of 1,000.
And it's sold out?
It's sold out.
So the demand's there.
I already know this.
I think I know what it is.
Is shipping included in that price, or it's like
nope?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It says plus shipping right there, dog.
They bumped it up though.
Actually,
They made $300 out of that, right?
300.
Whoever sells it.
Is that correct?
A lot of
No,
Johns
that's-
on here.
That's wish. That's supposed to be wish shipping. Not
That's with shipping, I
That's
think.
wish shipping. That's wish shipping.
I didn't see that on the page.
Oh, I know which one this is. I think I know.
Oh
which
my
one this
God,
is.
John, are you serious? John, you
I
gotta
think
like.
so. I'm sorry, I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
No, that's a piece of horse. No,
That's the John we were looking for.
it's there's so many things that play into this. I think it's a little bit of hype. I think it's a little bit of fear of missing out. Generally, without this, like if you're asking me this question without knowing what statue it is, I would say that's fine. It's 1,000. Clearly, if you were to show me this, and I would see this, first thing I think of is it's a character that's high in demand.
You like a Thanos on Throne or something?
Something like that, or,
yeah.
or something really jaw-dropping, a character that everybody wants, or just a really well-sculpted piece. Thousands, a little bit on the, I think, a little bit on the higher mark for a price point of that. But then again, it'll depend on scale, materials used, and so forth. But it's nice to see something finally sells out.
All right, now I'm telling you, it's the Wonder Woman. What do you got to say now?
That's not sold out.
Yeah, man, it's sold out. Supposedly, according to the J&D website, it's sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To me, that's just that was hype, and it's people that's rushing. Listen, I got no problem with people trying to put their YouTube and have it first, but I mean, when I saw it, I'm like, and this is my opinion for me in my pockets. I'm not paying that price for a boring base and just silicone. I just wasn't impressed with it. Yeah, okay, it looks like the actress, but to me, it just I don't know. I think it's overhyped. Overhyped, you know what I'm saying?
Someone's at an opera house.
That was beautiful.
Well, maybe some people do hype it up. I don't know.
They're coming for you, man.
They heard you, man. They heard you.
That was Gal Gadot after your comment.
But yeah, that price. You know what it is? They took a chance and they said, let's see what they do, and they'll take this. Once it's sold out, that price is gonna go higher and higher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So they already showed the people that bought it already showed we're gonna buy whatever you come out with. We're gonna pay that money. So be prepared for the next one to be $5,000 on some nonsense. Is it worth?
How much of this is speculation, though?
Is that piece? Do I think that piece of hell no? That piece ain't worth that. But that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to disrespect the people who bought it, but no. And that's all. That's 1/4, right?
But,
or 1/3.
It's 1/3. It's 1/3.
All right, even 1/3. Even 1/3. It's not worth that. It's not to me. It ain't worth that.
I think this guy has like one of the best comments every night. Luke, our boy Luke. Wow, is that the J&D boys in the background? Also, it's not worth it to me.
So how much do you
like,
think this is speculation on people thinking I can buy this and not lose money and sell it higher
As a business, yeah.
as a business, as
15%,
opposed
maybe.
to
You talking about resale? You talking about resellers?
Flippers.
because right now it's,
When you go
it was
on,
at
when you
3,200 and now they put up 35 that they made $300 already just by being sold out.
when
It's
you
all
go on
speculation.
eBay, right now on eBay they got all this bus from Queen Studios, and they didn't move, and they're selling it for ridiculous prices, $5,000,
Yeah.
$6,000. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sitting there. If you I got a statue of $500, nobody buying it. You know what I'm saying? So $6,000. Now give them a crackhead price of $800, and they're gonna take that bus.
Don't forget that Happy Meal coupon.
Oh yeah. Don't forget the chicken McNuggets.
The chicken McNuggets, baby. It's a 9-piece, not that 6-piece bullshit.
I do think the J&D collector though is a niche collector. I think J&D's producing, well, they're trying to produce very top of the line kind of. It's very museum-esque. It's that person that wants that character on their shelf and as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
And I do think, because there are people that will just collect J&D, and I do think 1,000 to find 1,000 people willing to put up that money, I think it's very easy to.
I think for
They live
people
amongst
that
us.
are coming up from like, I think that's the next evolution. I think it skips a few, but gets you to the end. But like, if I'm like super into hot toys, like I still love my hot toys. If I was into them, and I think that's a path that I could have went if I didn't go comics, is towards that.
You what?
love my little hot toys. I don't. I stopped collecting them years ago, so it wasn't because I got into statues. It's just I got what I want from Hot Toys, and I was trying to do a certain thing, and then I was done. I just topped out. But I think like if I was doing like a theater room and wanted like realistic movie based characters in that theater, I could see myself going that route. Not saying that piece specifically, but with realistic bust and 1/3 silicone, all of that. But I didn't, and I'm happy I didn't. But I could see that path for people who really want that really awesome representation of that actor playing that character in their home. I think.
Well, it seems like it's a style choice, right? Because it's
Yeah.
very museum esque
Mm-hmm.
in how it looks. Like you could see that if you went to some kind of like art museum and saw something
Yes.
like that.
Or
there.
Wax Museum, San Francisco. That's what it reminds me of going to one of those.
So
But
maybe
also,
it's
remember-
someone
don't-
that has that high class.
Yeah.
So I believe in this completely. I believe the second
don't you
market
think
really
the,
affects these prices, my opinion. But everyone that collects J and D, or in the most part that I've seen, are flippers. They want to like they flip the J and D like as soon as they get it, like or they buy it in thoughts of they're gonna like double their profit, I guess. But that's the thing too, you know. It's like we're supposedly in a recession. Well, we are in a recession. Like not everyone's buying, so I don't know how this is gonna work out, man. J&D says they sold out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I
man.
said,
But the other
that's,
side of it is that these statues, they're movie based. So you have that
Yes,
that
sir.
big audience because it's a movie base. If this was
Yeah.
for me, if this was an actual comic book, you think it would sell?
Mm.
A comic book?
I don't think it would sell.
Yeah, like a based on a comic statue as opposed to the
Oh, for
movie
that
base.
price?
No,
No,
not-
it's the hype of whatever you're in, like whatever movie that's current and hot and in the zeitgeist. That's what drives hype.
I think if it was a
Mhm.
comic piece, it could sell. It just depends on like the execution and if there's enough hype around it. I think the hype on the JND pieces is dying though. Like it's
Right.
going down, or I'd say people are not in a rush like before to pick up these pieces. This Wonder Woman, she's still available on different distributors right now.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
has a lower ES than a few of the other characters. I think she has a lower ES than Harley. And when Harley went up for pre-order, after JND said they were sold out, you couldn't even find her for sale. Like a few days after on the distributors' websites, she was gone. But then like some started showing up later, maybe because some people canceled because they couldn't pay and because the economy is going to shit, right? But like now you're seeing these pieces. This Wonder Woman, she's still available. You can still buy her. People aren't in a rush like before, all right? And so people are more sensible now about when they're gonna pick things up. Even talking about the aftermarket, these guys that are putting crazy prices beyond retail, they don't sell it. It's just sitting there until they bring their price down to something more realistic, close to what they spent on retail. So, and even the ones that get to sell for the highest prices that I've seen in the aftermarket, it's usually the golden Wonder Woman that they did. That one is probably the one that holds the most value in the aftermarket out of all the statues they've done.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Joker does not hold that much value. Arthur Fleck does not. Like they don't appreciate or anything. In fact, you can get that Arthur Fleck. I think it's in places lower than retail now on distributor websites. So it's just a matter of that buzz from getting something new and cool is dying out. And now people are going to start treating it like other statue companies where they wait and see, right? They're going to take their time. They're going to like look at things and decide afterwards. But no one's rushing out. These aren't like selling out on distributor websites anymore like they were in the beginning when there was a lot of hype. And with the price going up and the way things are looking, people are going to be more like skeptical about putting that much money down on a single statue, right?
Yeah, no, I would thought Phoenix meant if the comic book character was done like in J&D style, like the silicone and the rooted hair.
Mhm.
But I don't think that would sell for comic book people. I'm just
But for
speaking for
me-
myself. I don't think it would sell for me. But statues of that price will sell if you see something like the Hulkbusters and the War Machine, the War Tanks of the world. Like those are up there. So comic stuff will sell like that. I just don't think, I don't know personally if it was done in the style of J&D comic book style characters. I don't think it would sell personally, but I could be
There's-
wrong.
There's one slight example where it's the anime character
Mhm.
from One Piece that they did, and that's gone, right? You're not
Mm.
gonna find that anymore. They did
Mhm.
that, but it was like a limited release because I don't think they had the license for a worldwide release. But
Gotcha.
that performed well, I think, for them.
Mhm.
And so that's one example, but it's an anime statue, and I'd say
Mhm.
that's even further from human proportions than a comic book character is, at least
Mhm.
that specific dude.
Hey Eddie, did you get a chance to see AJ&D at that Frank and Sons thing
No, I've never seen any J&D in person.
in person? Has anyone seen a J&D in person by chance?
Seen a bunch of candles.
Listen,
Nah.
I just seen reviews. I just seen reviews, but I just feel like the Buck said. I think a lot of them are just buying it quick so they can flip it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the Bruce Lee Bruce
Yeah.
Lee bust is still in stock at Sideshow, but somebody got it on eBay for like $5,000. You know what I'm saying? They like really trying to flip these statues. So I think the J&D is just a flip thing. You know.
Push back against that. I think there's a huge amount of people that want to flip it and like they believe, oh, if I get this, I can get my money back and more. Like they want to flip it, but there's also some people that truly believe in the product, and I'd say they're probably more than the flippers. But
Mm.
yes, definitely, because I've joined like the few J&D groups that are there, and there's
what?
I'm a J&D boy, baby. But like,
J&D
You know-
boys rise up.
You know what? Wouldn't it be hilarious if that was actually a marketing thing to, if say J&D, they're the eBay seller and they put it on the market for
Oh,
6,000.
snap. Yeah.
So therefore everybody rushes out and buys it. Ooh, this thing's worth $6,000. So,
the reason why I'm not willing to make that assumption is because you see that kind of stupid pricing for
lot of
many
stuff.
kinds of statues, right?
I
On
know.
eBay, like
I said as a what if. I said as a what
Yeah.
if, So it's,
No, but I believe that. I believe
right.
that
You
because-
of course you remember what is it? Crazy Eddie?
right.
So a lot of stuff happens.
Remember when Sideshow? Remember Sideshow was supposed to be sold out of all these statues, right?
Brett knows.
If you remember, I don't know if you guys how long you guys been in collecting thing, but Sideshow went on eBay, the company itself, for and it sold all the original grails that they have. I think it was supposed to be a fundraiser. I don't know.
It was a fundraising auction. They used to do it once a year.
Right. And they would have all the grails that everybody was looking for.
Yes, sir.
Everything though, from the whole
The gray original Hulk is I think broke the record.
right. I don't know how much it sold, but I don't doubt that
Yeah,
this company's not trying
It's a good marketing hype.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So because you gotta remember when somebody goes on eBay, they'll tell the person, well, look, this statue's worth this. This is what I got. I got the Bruce Lee bust, and they want $5,000 for.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. A lot of people do trades based upon prices sold on eBay or what they're listed for on eBay. So
Really quick, I'm gonna do a
price.
big shout out to this guy, Big Silva 77, long time silent viewer. What's up, everyone?
Hold on, buddy.
I'm gonna leave this on the screen for the rest of the night.
There we go.
You're not silent anymore.
Yeah.
He has that gray Hulk.
Because he bought the gray Hulk.
Oh yeah, he's the one that bought the Gray Hulk.
He's the one that
John,
bought the gray Hulk.
that's the
Bro,
one that
it's
went on
silence, baby.
But Sideshow was doing it. Sideshow was doing it strictly for
charity.
like 100% proceeds went to charity for.
Mhm.
I think I don't necessarily remember, but I think it was families of the community. Stuff happened within that, so it was nice cause. And then a lot of them would be like artist proofs, stuff like that. I remember those days, damn.
I disagree with the J&D hype thing that Buck said. 100%. Hype is growing 100%. No, it's not
growing?
It's not dying at all. Especially for that realistic stuff. It's only this is just the beginning. And the only reason I think the Wonder Woman is slower to sell out is because this is their second Wonder Woman. And I think Wonder Woman hype is dying because of 84. I think that she just doesn't have, and she doesn't like have the comic fans that Harley does. Like Harley's like Batman. There's people that only collect Harley, you know?
Yeah.
So that's one. Two, Harley is more sexy. I know guys that bought that Harley just because it's a sexy piece.
More sexy than Wonder Woman?
Oh yeah, her outfit.
My man.
Movie wise.
I think that
She likes the Amazons.
I think the hype is dying now because they coming out with this like then you have Queen Studios. I'm exception of just J&D. It's just the fact that Queen Studios is coming out with their silicone and J&D's coming out with their stuff. Eventually, everybody, and especially everybody's been trying to create the most perfect Heath Ledger statue ever. And you know, sometimes it made me laugh because Chris always says, "Yeah, it looks like him, but not quite." So I'm sitting up here like, "Yo, my man, dig him up, dig his body."
What
up.
else you want? Jesus.
I gotta ask.
I think that J&D is. I think the hype is going to. I think this is going to crash eventually.
Well, I think it's more like what John said. I think it's just a niche group of collectors that are into that, and you look at it worldwide. I mean, you have those guys that are into that.
That group is
You think so?
Yeah, it's growing every day.
Eddie, that group is growing, but a group of people that like something growing, is that the same as hype?
Yes.
Like hype,
hype is driving it.
Yeah, the hype is driving it.
So you're saying hype is driving the growth in the group. But I don't agree because like now the like
that's a first.
If you're getting more people joining the community, right? Like you're saying, because I do agree that it's growing. The group of people that want these pieces is growing. Like the group of people is growing, but if this edition size is smaller, right? Shouldn't it like be going faster? You know?
Not necessarily.
Especially
if
for
there
the
isn't
people that missed out on the first Wonder Woman, they would want to hop on this.
Not necessarily, only because I don't think for movie collectors the suit matters. So I think like they're fine with that one, and the people that I don't know how many people missed that first one, and maybe the people that missed that are the ones that got this already. So that's why there's some in stock still. You know what I mean? The people that have the old one
get
don't
like
need
a
it.
crossover. The people that had the first one would want like a classic suit versus the gold one.
I don't think movie collectors care too much about the classic suit as much as comic people do.
Onward to the gravesite.
They want the best suit. I see a lot more people in movies collecting the latest suit. Like with that Black Adam, they don't want to buy the black or the gold version yet until they see which is the better suit in the movie. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. I'm just reluctant to say because like we've been based on the trend, even on these statues, right? Now like the last few pieces are still available to buy. They're not selling out like the first few things they released.
What's the one before Wonder Woman?
It's Mara. And
Mara.
Mara comes with a whole host of issues.
Yeah.
And Robert Pattinson, Batman.
See, but that's the thing. Mara.
Yeah, but do you think J&D
the
cares
people
that they're
bought
not
that
selling?
only bought that to flip.
Sorry.
Because they thought it was going to be the only thing made, and it probably is. So a lot of people only bought that to flip. And then, regardless of what some people on this panel might think, nobody wants a fucking Pattinson Batman. Not for $3,000 fucking dollars.
Look how they mess with my boy.
And then
you need the my man one for that
Chip,
one, Eddie.
And then what about the Christian Bale Batman? That's still available in some places.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, but
You have an excuse for all of them. And
No,
then
but-
They don't look good. What do you want me to tell you?
But
It
you
doesn't
said-
look like
no,
Christian Bale.
That's not. So you say it doesn't look good, but at the same time, you're saying the hype is growing.
The hype is growing. The hype.
But
that doesn't matter.
The hype is growing, but the last 3 products they released are shit.
I said the hype for realism is growing. The hype.
What was the point of this?
For realism.
I don't know, man.
What was the point of this? At the end of the day, there's only one thing you need to understand: whether it hits it's still sitting on the distributors.
Look at
The
this fucking guy.
distributors go back to J&D and buy them all
This
up.
Conversation. You
Distributors
sit
go
there-
back
you
back
sit
to
there
hold on.
fucking
Hold on a
channels
second.
for 2 hours talking about what's the
Hold
point
on
of
a
this
second.
fucking conversation, and then
I understand,
we
but
have an intriguing conversation here, and you're fucking. What's the point of?
It's not intriguing. It's Buck fucking saying the
Okay,
same
I'm sorry.
thing, and
I'm
you
sorry.
I'm not saying the same thing.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
J&D sells out, whether that's customers buying, whether it's distributors buying. J&D sells out, and guess what? That's all J&D cares about.
But they're not sold out. That's what we're fucking talking about.
How are they not sold out? You can buy it on J&D site.
You can buy it on spec right now.
Okay, but
That's
spec's
the
not
thing,
J&D.
No,
Yeah.
but that's not sold out.
But this is the thing.
Yeah,
right?
but how do you know Spec didn't buy 10 of them?
Exactly.
Didn't you just share what
You know what I'm saying?
John
Okay,
said?
but
He
look,
just
that's
said
not.
the distributors buy them, and then the J&D goes,
Okay.
Exactly.
oh, we're sold out.
He's a reseller,
Okay.
so the resellers are buying them
But
up.
Exactly.
Here's the thing: if that distributor sits, then the next piece that they come out with, they ain't gonna pick up the same amount as they did with.
But
the
that hasn't
previous one.
happened in
And
the
that
last 4
continues.
releases.
Well, Buck says in the last 3 releases they haven't sold out, so I'm sure it's happening.
And
but you're
Spec is
saying-
still ordering.
Right. And you're saying it's the
Well,
hype
that
as well.
escalated quickly.
They're good.
I'm saying
So
the hype with the
Eddie,
collectors.
now you're arguing
is
against your
pushing it.
hype argument.
You're saying the niche community of J&D type collectors is growing,
Yes.
right? The silicone realism
Silicone,
stuff.
real hair, that stuff
that's-
is growing.
Yeah, okay, that's growing, but that's not hype. That's just the community, people that are interested in the product because they see
That
like,
is hype.
oh,
He's saying the hype is what's helping
How
that community grow.
Because people
Which
like
is
Art
right, I
Statue
get it.
Collector, people like Chris the Batman Collector, they're pushing that realism stuff.
but they won't buy it, but they're hyped about it.
They're
but they
buying it.
won't- Not
I
enough to
think
make
Art
it
has
sell out like
3
it
of
was
them.
before. I don't mean the YouTubers. I mean the
Art doesn't
actual
count.
community that's growing that we're saying is
Art
hyped
doesn't
up. Isn't making. And the thing is, these statues don't have that large of edition sizes.
I know.
They're
right?
not that large. So like the fact that they're not like they're still available at multiple distributors is why I'm saying the hype
And
isn't it's not, and not, that's not to say it isn't high still, but it's not the same as when they first came on the scene. And that is, it's trending downwards.
Yeah, I don't know that that's because of the hype though. I think that's the
Yeah,
characters and
yeah.
what they're putting up.
Hey, you guys, 1 second. John, you gotta get out of here, man.
My apologies. Yes, sir. Great to chat.
What's
Sorry to
the
leave at
point
such
of
a
this
pivotal
guy?
time.
Well, I was just about to
Always-
say
you always-
something,
you always
but
live
we're
at
gonna
that.
wrap now.
See you
See
later.
you, John.
All right,
What did-
have
what did you
fun,
say,
Oh,
man?
he's still here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, I was
See?
gonna
Oh,
say something.
That's,
but
that's,
then
that's
we
when
had
John
to
leaves. That's his
question.
cue. That's his cue, right?
Well, listen.
It's 9:15. You know it's gotta happen. I'm sorry.
No, John,
At
it's all
least
good,
you know
man.
it's not because of your Mats matchup. At least you know it's not because
But-
of that.
Now,
Thanks
I
for
think
joining.
that what you're saying. So I think Eddie's right with the hype is growing, but I think what we're seeing now is the recession affecting people. That's why it's not selling out. That's what's finally starting to see with these higher pieces, is that the people that have the extra money to do this went and bought it already. But the people that would probably have to be on a payment plan and wait can't do that right now.
Mm-hmm. 1000%.
Well, the other question is, you might have the hype and the new fans, but who's buying though? You could be liking the stuff, but it doesn't mean you'll buy the statue because it's way too expensive.
I don't know if this is completely true, but you guys correct me if I'm wrong. So, like, this banner said the price was $3,549, but I remember Phoenix saying, at J&D it was three, or someone saying it was 3,349.
Yes.
No,
So does that mean
3,200,
this
3,200 at J&D.
3,200? Does
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
mean this distributor is
Is
already
included.
making profit $300 off something that's not even out yet?
Well,
Is
I
that
think
true?
what somebody in the comments said that's including shipped.
Shipping. That
That's
has
including
free shipping. So they're
Yeah.
probably charging you for
The shipping.
what's it called? For shipping and
Nope.
like import fees. And
Don't
then
even
they're
tax.
also taking some profit. I don't know how J&D does their like profit sharing, whether they give distributors discounts. I imagine they do, but like so then they're getting that discount and they're charging above MSRP, or maybe J&D doesn't enforce an MSRP, and distributors, because I think most distributors they have like random prices. It's not the same across the board. So Specs price is different from what's the name of that other place, Comics Concepts, or
Mhm.
some other
BTS.
places that you can get it like Sugo Toys. Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store. All the prices are different across the board. Like they're all charging different prices. So I don't think J&D actually sets an MSRP on these.
Is J&D licensed for the North America
Wow,
to be sold here?
this is the lowest. Okay, there's a lowest they can go, but not like they don't put a ceiling. They don't.
Brenton,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not too
that-
sure.
That's not
You
a new
cannot cheapen
tactic.
our brand.
What he just said, Sideshow does the same thing to any distributor in the U.S. that sells stuff that they distribute and send to them. That retailer that gets it from Sideshow has to sell it at a certain price, and it's also why they have to charge tax and shipping, because people have gotten in trouble before, retailers, for not charging those for Sideshow products, and they come after them then once they find out about it.
Yeah.
So, that tactic is not new by any company.
No. Usually, when a company sets an MSRP, it's also supposed to be you're not really supposed to go above that price either, as well as below. So you're supposed to just set that price until maybe the product is sold out everywhere, and then you can start
Cash is saying selling the J&D spray so the temptation goes away. Man. But yeah, man, we'll talk about it some more. I think it's a good topic. Like I hope it's not things to come, but we'll talk about it some more. But Matt, I'm gonna start bringing your stuff up really quick while this clip plays. 1 second, you guys, and here we go. So Matt, you want to set this up for us? You want me to show the pictures or?
Yeah, go ahead and show the first picture.
Okay.
All right, this week matchup we have my man Ultron. Yes, we kind of know who he is. He is the guy, one of Tony Stark's nemesis. We know how powerful he could be. We know his suit is made out of what is it? Vibranium, the same stuff that's made out of Captain America's shield, right? He has all master control of technology. He can go through any kind of, whatever kind of tech port there is or whatnot. He has different. That is in the comics. He has, there's what 12 phases, I think, of them. I don't know, Brenton. You might know more than me. I don't know.
No, not an Ultron guy. I'm sorry, that's a blank spot for me.
That's all right.
Way to throw me under
Well,
the bus.
his suit and his armor have every time he just like in the movie it upgrades. He's gone through different upgrades, and I think the highest he got was like 12 or whatever. He's very smart, very intellectual. Say what?
His suit is not adamantium. I always thought it was adamantium.
No, I think it's a vibranium.
Vibranium in the movies.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's what it is in the. What's Captain America's shield out of? Same thing, right?
Vibranium.
Yeah, vibranium. Mm-hmm. So he's got a lot of stuff like Iron Man. Obviously, he's got some of the Stark stuff, some of the Stark tech in him. So he's a pretty powerful dude, really. To be honest with you, I think he's kind of underrated a little bit, but he's a good guy. So we have him against Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Oh, oh, oh my!
So
I love it.
Brainiac is kind of on the same sphere as him, right? He's got the same
like
thing
this
with
one.
the tech, except he's got a little bit of organic matter in him as well, and he's also super intelligent. And he's got a lot of things that go for him, kind of like the same way that Ultron does. So here's the matchup. I want to hear from you guys on the panel and anybody in the chat what your thoughts are.
Ultron beats him. Whoops his butt. Easy. He's got tentacles, so he sucks.
That's too soon. Too soon.
I think the problem with Brainiac is that he's partly organic, because he wasn't born from a machine. He was a organic being who became really smart and start making his suit and all his body into mechanical stuff. But in all, he's pretty much organic inside. So with that, and I think that's his weakness. So if Ultron could get into that, he'll kill him easily, because he can be killed easily.
Yeah. This Ultron can like transfer his consciousness to another like body.
But can't Brainiac also?
He can.
Yes.
Can? Brainiac can?
Yeah, he
I don't know enough about these.
Brainiac can transfer his body to another organism and do the same thing. I go with Brainiac because I feel that Brainiac is a step further. He's an alien. So
Yeah.
if you keep it 100, Ultron is just of planet Earth. But Brainiac is so I think that Brainiac can know what potential things he can use to crack his armor, and he'll be able to figure out, because doesn't he make cities small? He'll make
Yeah.
World.
Yeah.
he'll make Ultron into an ant and stomp him. I don't know.
Dude, yo, like it ain't even close. Brainiac, dude. Brainiac is a universal threat. Ultron is just a planetary
Right.
threat.
Brainiac is universal. He's been through
Yeah.
many galaxies, so
Mhm.
Ultron only been on the Earth. So my
and
thing is I go with Brainiac.
Yeah, and on top of that, Ultron he's not vibranium in the comics. He's adamantium like Wolverine. So like
Yeah, but
he's
it's
not
still-
even.
No, I
It's
think
tough.
It's still strong
He-
metal though. Still
It's still strong, but yeah, no, like you said, that dude is magnitudes smarter than Ultron.
Well,
Yeah.
could you
I'll
argue
say
that,
this: Ultron gets defeated, and then he upgrades and he whoops Brainiac. How do you like
He
that?
does. That's his thing, right? You could beat him, he comes back stronger. You could beat him and come back stronger. But dude, Brainiac will just keep beating him and 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 beating him. No matter how strong he gets.
Until you reach the right update, you can take the bug out. You know.
The right up.
Yeah, but the organic part can't beat the
It'll be
metal part.
Ultron version 1,563,000,000, and he still be getting get out.
Oh wait, I guess also, how would their like abilities to control machines like work against each other? Would they be able to use like sentries against each other in any
I
way?
don't think so.
They wouldn't
Not
be
with
able to,
Brainiac.
right?
Well, you
That
got
would be like a-
Cancel out.
It would probably
Brainiac-
cancel out.
Brainiac got his own alien spaceship, so
Yeah.
But
Oh,
those are biomechanical as well. So like,
Ultron would have to be able to tap in and be able to break into the code of Brainiac's ships to control them, where Brainiac can control on Earth and whatever alien tech he has.
I think Ultron will be able to control alien tech.
How you gonna say he gonna talk when he never even dealt with that tech?
He can't even control vision.
He's a supercomputer, man. Come on.
No,
Vision's-
you got all right. So you could take an Apple computer and put it on a Predator machine and it's gonna work. Exactly. I like that quietness, Bank.
No, I don't like the analogy. That's why I didn't answer.
But it's basically the same thing. That's like you taking an Apple computer and put on a Predator ship and seeing can they.
So your argument is Brainiac. Sorry, Ultron is like USB Type B,
Yeah.
and this dude is USB Type C. That's
Ultron-
really why he was.
We've seen it. It probably like
Ultron is
I don't
the
know,
D-
Rashid, because
Ultron
we've
is the
seen
DVD
Apple control an
Ultron is
alien
DVD.
spaceship in Independence Day.
Ultron's a
It could
DVD
happen.
and Brainiac is an
He's
alien.
a VHS. He's a VHS. He gets smoked.
Betamax, what?
I thought he was gonna go with like the HDR or something. What was that, the HD DVD? Is that what Microsoft tried?
I bet you if I found an old Brainiac comic, it's probably using like a floppy disk or something. Get that
Nah,
man.
Fatal knows though. Fatal's right. Superman would
Superman
be
Ultron, man.
Ultron was man-made though, so remember that.
But he exceeds the creator, like fucking Ant-Man's expectations,
Yeah,
because
but
he
he
evolves. Ultron is capable of evolution. So if you
No, but
actually
Buck-
if you give him access to alien tech, he will evolve and he will like incorporate that into his new design.
Yeah, but that's if he can break into.
Yeah.
What
I don't
he's
think he's smart
also
enough.
a good strategist, man. He's not just
Yeah.
gonna like attack some like random. He's gonna send sentries. He's gonna like scout out the areas,
Hey,
and
Buck,
then he's gonna figure out the new tech. He's gonna steal
Alright.
some and he's gonna use it.
Buck, the answer to all of that is no. Just no.
All right, so Brett, so Brett,
Their
Anyone
strength
even
is pretty
Brainiac.
even. Their strength
Alright.
is pretty even, but Brainiac is just
yeah.
way
So
smarter.
Brenton, who do you have?
Brainiac.
Oh god.
Brent, there we
Oh,
go.
God.
All right, so
There we
Buck,
go.
you've got Ultron, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
It's okay, Buck. You can't
How
win
about-
them all.
How about you, Sam?
Oh, Brainiac, like 1,000%. Like I said, their strength is pretty equal, but Brainiac deals with universes, not just the planet.
You guys
Ultron
make
struggles
yourself
to get a
like
planet.
god.
But he struggles to get one planet under his
and
wing.
Brainiac is kinda-
Whereas
Brainiac
Brainiac
is
conquered many already.
and Brainiac is kind of like the Borg, like in Star Trek.
Yes.
He infects. So I think he would infect Ultron. and take
Yes, he
Ultron.
will control. You're absolutely right, Rashid. 100.
There you go,
Yeah, we're
Buck.
talking about organic versus machine here. So
There you go, Buck.
so that's the two sides. Organic who will win versus the machine. Machine always wins, man.
I
No,
thought
Thank
that-
you, Phoenix.
But
Thank
he's
you.
organic. He's organic and machine. So he has control over both. But
Yes,
he
techno-organic, baby.
Ultron is man-made, and if Ultron man-made, he doesn't know what that type of tech that Brainiac is using.
Yeah.
Brainiac goes from universe to universe, infecting like a
Universe.
Borg, and he
Conquering.
takes over, he infects, and he controls. You know,
And then they become part of his armada.
exactly.
Armada, not a little base on Earth. That
You
he's
guys
trying
make
to
him sound like a god. Justice League whooped his ass, so he clearly isn't like that powerful.
Can you name the Justice League members?
He's like
We're talking
necromancer.
Superman.
What is it? What is it?
We're
Necromancer?
talking about Green
Necromancer.
Lantern.
Right.
We're talking about gods, homie. You need gods.
I remember Superman getting whooped by a dude in a bat cave.
You see Luke's logic? Terminator
That was
would
the
beat
writer.
them both. He has a shotgun.
All right.
Dude, I'm more of a Marvel guy, and I even know that Brainiac will whip Ultron.
So Phoenix, you had Ultron.
Ultron, yeah, machine.
Rich.
I love this answer. Brainiac because his statue is more impressive.
It is. That's
Get
fact.
this man out of here.
That's fact.
And you know what's funny? That statue is hard to find too. I mean, you can find, but it's hard to find. Though.
Yeah.
You hear that, Steve? You hear that, Steve?
I let that go. Rashid.
Yeah, and that Brainiac is dope in Injustice too.
Yeah.
He's yeah. Nah, but yeah.
That game sucks.
Eddie, how about you, man?
No comment.
You got somebody, Eddie?
It's not fair who I pick because I don't know Brainiac. Like, I'm gonna
use your
go
heart,
Ultron
Eddie.
just because Ultron's cooler.
You're right, Eddie.
Okay, if you say cooler, you could. Yeah, I would agree. But
I mean, isn't that what wins them all?
Nah.
Nah,
When you were a kid and you were having these arguments,
dude, if
you're
I
like,
walk
but he's
up to
cooler.
Superman
man.
and
Nah,
be like,
let me
"Yo,
say
I'm
something.
cool as
Look
heck."
at Brainiac
and
looks like a
slap
fucking.
Superman. He's still gonna
No, but you know
destroy
what
me.
it is? You guys are saying he's cooler. Though you know, in the movie they made him cool, but in the comic book, he
He's
wasn't
just a
cool in the comic book.
machine. No personality.
He had no personality, man. So don't get that confused with the comic book and the movie. In
Keep
the
it real.
comic book, he was very boring. Brainiac is more cool.
I can't argue with that.
I think you guys are dazzled by Amadas. So,
Yes, I'd rather take somebody who controls armadas versus
Matt,
your
I
little
think this was a
stationary
success.
Earth base.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Well, Steve, who do you have? Steve didn't go.
Oh man, I'm it's all divided now. It's not fair if I say something. I'll just do this one more time and
One, Matt. This was a fun one.
it was great.
I do have this to say though. They did say it. I'm not going to say who wins, but as when I was doing my research on the characters, Brainiac has control of the time continuum.
Mhm.
So Brainiac gets control of the time continuum.
Yes.
Okay,
all
wait.
versions of Brainiac or Brainiac at a certain point.
Wait, though.
with
In
some-
what if Ultron got the time stone though?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah, but so hold on.
You got all the stones. Actually, you got all the fucking stones. Now you want to talk about power?
Hold on. You cannot bring the time. You can't bring the time. So
Why
it's
he did it?
Why?
He
Why
fucking
you already
did it.
talking about someone else
In the
controlling
comic
time?
books, they
So-
got all of them.
It's brawl against brawl. It ain't.
Oh, now. Oh.
So-
when you were talking
shit.
about Brainiac controlling time, you kept quiet, Rashid.
Hold on. So
You guys didn't see him. You guys didn't see him
Let me
split
finish.
Thanos in half like that. That was fucking.
so they said
Sure
that,
Brainiac got the mother boxes or something equal. It's like-
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Matt?
well, I think it was the fact that I think Brainiac has the edge on his ruthlessness. Like he'll kill whoever go ahead and kill Tony Stark or whoever created Brainiac just to get. It's like
Don't be
Terminator
bored.
type situation. You know,
He-
he'll go back and kill. But Ultron wouldn't do that. Ultron didn't have that same ruthlessness that
He loved his
Brainiac had.
daddy.
So Brainiac had the edge just because he was more ruthless. He didn't care.
But Matt, what did they say?
Brainiac
that-
isn't Ultron's daddy.
Who
Brainiac's
did they
gonna die.
say? Who did they say will win? Did it say?
Well, they
who-
didn't say. They said they were both equally matched. They just said that
in strength.
Brainiac had the edge because he has a little bit more edge. He has a little bit more ruthless edge to him than Ultron would. Ultron would realize that's where like in some version he ends up giving himself up because he realizes that he can be defeated.
And he has the
Where
flaws-
Brainiac won't stop. Don't care if he can be defeated or not. He won't do it. So he's got that edge of ruthlessness to him.
And
And you
Brainiac
want-
could literally just go to a time where Tony Stark is and just kill him before.
I wonder
he
how
gets
the
killed.
Justice League ever wins Brainiac then.
And Brainiac wouldn't do that because he knows that he's got to be created. So.
You know what?
I
though?
didn't bring up the time stone, but
You know what, though? That's a
wouldn't
good.
do
That is a
See,
good. match.
Brainiac's like us.
That
He
is a good
collects
match.
cities.
That would be a
Smaller
good fight.
cities.
That would be a
Yeah.
good fight, though.
If you start doing the time traveling, nah, man, it gets messy.
I just think straight up Brainiac will win. But if you bring in time, then it's not even a contest. Like right now, it's a contest.
You know, talking about time, we start off the pictures with this gem right here from one of our boys.
Ooh, that's that arc right there.
Art went all the way back to Power Rangers, and I don't forget what this character's name is. Zordon.
Lord Zed. Lord
Lord
Zed.
Zed.
Lord
Oh,
Zed. Put some
man.
respect on Lord Zed's name.
This you passed. I love it. I've never seen this before. I thought this was cool.
It's a Hasbro helmet.
Damn, he got the Pink Ranger helmet.
Mm-hmm.
At least he got the red. He
got
really likes Pink Ranger. He's got the Morpher too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rashid, this is our boy Arch, man.
Yeah. Did you see what he did with the TV?
Yeah, I love it.
Got the monitor. Like art prints that could just scroll through.
Were all you guys into Power Rangers? I mean, I wasn't into Power Rangers.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I was too old for Power Rangers.
I was
Yeah,
watching
that
that
OG
even
was
after I got too old. I remember
I was
doing
getting
in
too
college.
old.
I did a marathon of all of them, all the way to like the latest one with my friends too.
Wow.
And I was watching them as a kid. Like they
I
do
go-
the marathons on weekends. I'd watch so many.
So, Buck, did you know anything about Voltron?
That's what I was about to say, right? I thought they were knockoff Voltrons.
You didn't like Voltron? You
Voltron is good. I like
Infra-
Voltron, but like it wasn't the same as because I watched the cartoon and then I watched the 3D cartoon and then I watched I didn't watch the newer one that's on Netflix. I haven't seen that, but the old Voltron I've seen that, but it wasn't the same as Power Rangers for me, man.
No, because it was older. Like Power Rangers, I think it was that generation's Voltron. It had a lot of elements.
Yeah,
all formed the head, and
they took a lot.
from Voltron.
They took a lot from Voltron. Even with the suits, you know, they all had.
Isn't that from the Sentai?
The girl had the pink, the guy had the red and the black. That's from Voltron, man.
I think Voltron actually copied the inspiration for Power Rangers.
Don't ruin my childhood.
Oh,
don't ruin my childhood. Voltron is the original.
Isn't like all the like Sentai stuff and like Kamen Rider older than Voltron?
I'm sorry, what was the question? But
no, I think we're boring everybody. Everyone knows what we're talking about.
That's like talking about Inframan and stuff like that.
Art got his Magneto, his LBS one, man. This looks magnificent. I didn't get to see the unboxing, or I don't know if you did an unboxing yet, but this looks great.
I feel like that's how you have to.
Phoenix has this one too. What do you think, Phoenix?
I love it. It's a Jim Lee version, man.
Dang, dog, just get a crap out of me.
But was that throw up I heard in your mouth a little bit when the name Jim Lee was
No. I pulled him a muscle out.
So Phoenix, you have this statue?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you did.
It's way better than the XM1 quarter scale. It just.
Cass, can you zoom in on this? Or no, this is the most you can.
Where you want?
Bring it up. Yeah. This is a good Magneto. I like this, man.
It reminds me of some. It's definitely from a cover, right? And then it's also. It reminds me of the video game, the 4-player video game when he was up like this.
Oh yeah. That was a side scroller.
I wish it was 1/4 though.
Yeah.
I wish it was 1/4, but it is a nice piece.
It doesn't respect your width.
Torso looks a little off. The torso looks a little off.
Torso, bring it up. Let me see. Yeah, bringing it. The torso?
It looks like raw meat.
Man is fishing.
He got you, Rashid. He got you.
Got him.
No, bait and buck. That's all, man.
Here you go. You guys know Charlie, right? The Magneto.
He has all Magnetos in his collection, right? Is that him?
Yep. Yeah. He got nice the quarter scale one right here.
Wow.
Is that by? I think all three are by Eric Sosa.
I'm not too sure on that.
The one on the left and the one at the back should be Eric Sosa. I'm not sure. I think the one on the right too is also Eric Sosa. Yeah.
Put like a scene pose.
Like that post
so fit. You can tell Magneto is one of those old dudes you see in the gym, just like 80 years old, ripped. Just like you just feel like, well,
pull-ups all day. Yeah.
Do you think LBS would be more successful if they were quarter scale?
No.
I think so.
There's a lot of competition quarter scale. I think where they are with 1/3, where there are pretty much none of these characters unless you go custom. They ride in that.
Yeah,
that's a great place to be for them right now.
Yeah, right now because they're going with the Marvel license. Yeah,
they got competition. At 1/3, they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But Brenton, I had this on order, and I didn't know it was 1/3, so I canceled it. I saw the size of this sucker, and I was like, nah. I said, let me.
No, I'm sure my boy.
Rashid, come on, bro. You can't say something about size, man. You can't, man. Not with that behemoth you got sitting right behind you.
But see,
come on, man.
What Rashid got behind him is a human. That's not even a 1/3. That's like
but just
life.
Think about the 1/3 X-Men line. Like how much space that's going to be. You're like, oh, I want an X-Men collection in 1/3.
No, I could barely do it with quarter scale.
I know. It's like what. Even if you just like, okay, I want like X-Men the animated series, that roster
Yeah,
of heroes.
that's your room.
Hey, Steve,
Forget about
you want
it.
to see how big
Yo.
Magneto is?
Yeah, sure. One
This is how
sec.
big he is.
Just imagine how Apocalypse is going
This
to
is how
be
big
if
he
you
is.
Apocalypse.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Yeah, but you
That's
have him
without,
next to all
that's
the other
without
thirds,
the
though.
magnetic
It's like
field.
half his torso.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
like
hard
your.
to. Sorry, Steve.
No, you're good.
It's hard to judge Phoenix
Okay.
because you
Hey,
have them all
Phoenix.
next to 1/3, and you're kind of
I'll
away.
go next to it. Watch this. I'll go next to it.
He said you kind of in the way.
You got in the way.
Don't drop him.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a nice piece.
Yeah, man. It's like his upper torso. It's crazy.
Phoenix
He's
is
the
like,
size
I'm
from
4'2".
waist up.
Unfortunately.
Yo.
Yeah, but how many
Hey,
how many of
Phoenix.
the X-Men
Are you
many
are you 4'2"?
Yeah,
But
but
you know
how
what?
many
kidding.
The thing with these 1/3, if you have a bunch of 1/3s, they don't look that big. But if you have it with a quarter scale, then it looks massive.
Right.
Yeah, but how many of the X-Men are they going to plan to do? I know they got Cyclops and they got Magneto. They got Wolverine too. Do they got Wolverine yet or not yet?
Yes, I don't know.
It's coming up.
So, I mean, my thing is, what
Yeah,
character
Eddie.
are they going to use? Are they, you know, they're going to use they're probably going to make Psylocke also. You know,
Oh man. Psylocke would be dope.
You take a nap.
Oh man, you see this guy? This guy passed away, man. I was like distraught when I saw this. Oh, you guys can't see it. My bad. Oh shit.
I'll tell you what.
I'm like,
I
Eddie
thought-
still
I
look
thought-
healthy to me.
I thought Tua went home.
Oh, my bad. My
Tua went
bad.
home with the team.
I'm like,
That's
oh,
savage. man.
Coolio.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Dangerous
yeah.
Minds,
Yeah, he
baby.
passed last week.
Yeah.
Gangsta Paradise, man.
Gangsta Paradise.
That's crazy, right? I think he was only like what? How old was he?
58.
58. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I remember hearing that song all day, every day when that movie came out.
Oh yeah.
Like nonstop. The movie, radio, everywhere. So
Were you just cruising in your 6'4"?
Amish paradise. You know.
yeah.
Amish Paradise. Yeah, rest in peace, Coolio.
John got this. So Dark Side Collectibles is saying we communicate whenever we are able to do so. We have a licensing restrictions, and these cause delays. Catwoman would go for both scales, 1/4 and a very, very, very limited 1/3 Master Series scale. The Batman Collector had the opportunity to get the first sneak peek photo of the statue, and upon our approval, Chris shared the photo. Penguin is next, and Keaton at Pain Master. Yeah, stay tuned. So this is Dark Side Collectibles doing their they're briefing everybody, and I don't know what very, very, very limited 1/3 Master Series scale means. Is that like 500, 1,000? But it sounds like they're rolling with their.
Maybe
You
like
guys know this-
300, maybe 300 or less.
When you put an extra very though, that seems like
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Three varies there, man.
yeah,
I love that. It'll be like very, very, very limited. Here's 3,000.
yeah. Because limited, you'd be like, okay, that's like limited. What is the most XM will do? $9.99. I'm sorry. What did they do? Like, what
Oh
is the
wow!
highest
So
XM will do?
Jeff, man, like you guys should check him out, man. If you guys get a chance, Secret Sanctuary is like one of the best, or like top 10, top 5
Wow.
best. Like
Ooh.
he's great. But he's saying Dark Side Collectibles Picard was only 150. That's crazy.
Yeah, see, and that's probably limited. So he did very. So you subtract the 50 from there, another very, another 50.
And you get zero stash.
Canceled. Statue was canceled. Very, very, very limited. We just got the prototype.
That's crazy.
It doesn't make
though.
sense for them though to necessarily compete in the 1/3. So I could see them just doing,
Order.
a small amount because
Mhm.
Prime One kind of owns that 1/3 DC.
Not with
For the
these though.
movies,
Not
but
with
they haven't
these.
done this character at all.
Yeah,
Prime One.
no
Well,
one's
yeah,
done these.
not with the movies though, but I mean, 1/4 is probably better suited for this.
And
And
that's a
right now,
DeVito
people are
penguin?
skeptical
I don't
about
know.
Prime One. Even
Yeah, but I think they're doing good by jumping in there at the 1/3 doing Marvel because they're the
No
only ones doing it,
competition.
no competition. So therefore they're going to set the ground mark as being the standard, and people are going to be going back to them as being the company to be for Marvel. And Prime
Yeah,
One's
the
having all
question
these
is,
engineering issues right now anyway too. So that's not
So
helping
what are we
Prime
talking
One,
about Marvel?
huh?
It's DC, right?
Who's doing
if
Marvel?
these guys were offering a quarter scale and
That is.
1/3, does the
We're talking about
exclusivity
Darkseid, you
lose
mother-
its luster?
The fuck?
Huh?
We're talking about Darkseid, man.
Dark Side Collectibles.
Oh
Dark-
no,
Yeah.
I know we brought that up, but okay, I was going back to my bad.
Phoenix, what were you saying?
So they're offering the quarter scale and a 1/3 exact same statue. You think that really cuts down the exclusivity because now you have the quarter scale and the 1/3, so there's two sizes. Do people look that down on that as not being?
I don't
There's
think
more
so.
to offer.
I think it's more to offer because I just know people who just can't do like there's 1/3 statues that Prime do. If they shrunk them down, that people would jump on in a minute if they offer both. So I think that's a good opportunity for them to get it. I don't know if it cheapens anything by doing that, but I think options are always great if they could do it in a way where the quality is,
It's like what Tweeterhead did with their
yeah.
Joker. They did like they announced it as 1/6 scale, then they jumped to 1/4. People went crazy for it. So
Well, this is what everybody's been harking on, right? They're up front. They're saying this is coming in 2 different scales.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's not like they're doing it in 1/4 and then 6 months from now they'll be like, here's
Yes.
limited 1/3.
That would be a
Did
bad-
that Joker ever sell out the
it's sold out. Yeah,
head?
The exclusive did.
No, the 1/3.
the 1/4.
Oh, okay.
It only came out 1/4, 1/6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, she and I both lost.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
This is badass. I think.
Mm.
This is the picture that does it for me, right here. Boom! Look at that throne, man.
So I have never seen Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I-
Dude, if they would have nailed that ending, I was so hooked. I read the books because I couldn't wait for the seasons to come. So I read through all of them, caught up, and then the ending happened. But I would have totally got this if it was that. If I was hyped like I was like in season 3 or 4, and this was out, I'd have picked this thing up in a second. But we all know what happens. That
Not
dude.
Rashid.
I don't know yet. Hey,
Rashid
don't
doesn't
spoil
know.
it
Yeah.
for me. I'm not there.
Brenton's still watching. So
Oh
yeah.
come on, man!
We know
What are you on
nothing,
Phoenix's
Brenton
5-year
Snow.
plan?
Oh, man.
That's what I am with
No,
TV
no,
shows.
no.
I wait till it's over for 5 years and then I'll watch it.
Brenton, it is a great
Don't say
journey.
nothing. Don't say nothing. I haven't seen it yet.
No, Brenton, how you liking the series so far? Is it worth it so far?
Yeah, I really like it. I made it to. I'm on season 7, so I have one more to go
You're
after.
close.
Come on, man, hurry up.
It's
You're
pivoting.
It
And
was.
I'm actually watching the new season, House of Dragon.
Oh, you watching that
as it-
Hot D?
Yeah, as that comes out. But
Hot D, you fucking.
I definitely
Right.
recommended it.
House of the Dragons, baby.
You get
Hot D.
addicted early on, that you
Yeah.
have to like keep watching. So
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought,
Yeah.
Eddie, I
I
thought you were
just got
doing
a
this.
big
I wanted to.
a big
I can't
reveal
afford
of
it
Jon
right now.
Snow in that show, so I won't spoil it for
Yeah.
anybody.
What?
Please
Hot,
don't, Brenton.
Don't-
big reveal of what? Hot D?
Yeah, Hot
I
D's pretty good.
actually saw the last episode of it, and I actually liked the last episode. I mean,
Well, then
What?
you
Of what?
have a
Game of
lot good
Thrones?
stuff to
yeah, it was.
Oh,
by
come on.
accident.
Then,
It was
Rashid,
on-
you need to go back and see the. It's
Yeah.
been 7 years watching
Yeah.
all,
Yeah, I know.
watching all the others.
You
You
didn't
know
go
what?
through
You
what
know,
I
what?
and then you
None
get
of
to
the
that last
stuff.
one.
You know what
None of
happened?
this
I was
stuff.
watching. I said, I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones, and then I just remember
Yeah,
the
but
one
you started
part.
from the you started from
Brenton,
the last.
you're gonna
season.
spoil it for Brenton, bro.
Yeah,
No,
don't
how
spoil
do you start from the last season, though,
Nah,
bro?
this is not the last season. I wouldn't do that. Nah, this is like one or two the first two seasons, and I was
Oh.
watching it, and I just see this guy go, "How long I gotta wait for somebody to wipe my ass?" I just started watching after that. I was like, I can't watch it.
You said you were out.
You know what? I do have to say, Rashid, that the show is very well written. That it really makes you hate characters.
Yes.
Like it's done so well that you're like, man, I can't wait till this person gets what's coming.
Oh, Brenton. Oh, Brenton. You hate
Okay, hey, hush. Everybody hush. Everybody hush. Everybody hush. We got to do a follow-up when you're done, Brenton.
Yeah.
We will do a follow-up when you're done.
So I think the major one isn't going to be resolved at this point. The way everybody's hinting at this.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man.
Is it worth picking up the box set though? Is it worth picking it up or no?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max. I would just watch it all in there.
Gotcha.
Listen, I got to be honest. There's, I think Weta or somebody's got some. The dragons are amazing. The statues for the dragons.
Oh yeah, Prime One did that one. Yep.
Yeah, and no, there's one. It's not a third scale. It's a
1/6.
quarter scale, 1/6 scale, but it's a huge statue. It's one of the dragons. That's
Strogan.
actually on pre-order, which is sold out already. I was tempted to get in that thing,
Oh, I
but
think there's
it's
a
like
new
37 inches or something like that.
Where the wings are up? Are the wings up on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did see that one.
yeah, it looks awesome.
So Matt actually got this one for us, for us Bowen guys, or for everyone that collects Bowen. So this is Dion. Dion has like probably, I don't know if you know him, Matt, but he has like one of the best Bowen collections out there. I think it's badass.
Is that a Bowen Sentinel?
I think that's Sideshows.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that Sentinel.
No, that's not. Yeah.
And that's a Kotobukiya Colossus in the back too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I literally thought Bowens were all customs, and Bowen was the guy who actually like sculpted them.
He is the guy.
I've never seen that one, Steve. I've never seen a white Iron Fist.
That's
he repainted it.
Oh, I was about to
He
say,
did a
man. What?
great
what-
job.
It looks
I've seen
good,
the red
though.
one and the green one, but I've never seen a white one.
Mm-hmm.
So
A red one?
do the Bowens still go?
Yeah, I've seen the red one.
Are,
Bowen did the red one.
are there a lot of Bowens that still go for like a lot of money?
Oh man, yeah. This I'll show you.
There's a
right
few. I mean, I don't know compared to what prices we're talking at quarter and third scale. I mean,
Yeah, but for what they are, I think I looked at a 1/6 Hobgoblin, and that was going for like 800.
Dude,
Yeah. We don't get. I'm surprised Marvel hasn't brought MODOK into the MCU yet.
They did it just recently in a video game, so they're thinking about him. They brought AIM and MODOK, so we'll see. Or
Bet
maybe
they're
they gave
waiting
him
for
to the
that.
video
I
game.
think MODOK is supposed to be in Quantum.
Quantum Mania, yeah.
Yeah, I think
remember
he's
that.
supposed to be in there. Something like that.
So, not saying that the Doom I got
Look at this.
will sell, but I seen it on
That Doom.
eBay for 1800.
that's nice.
Look at
You
that.
got the Doom? The Doom is badass.
Yeah,
So what? For,
there's the modern variant of Doctor Doom Bowen. I picked that up at normal price from the comic book store, and there is a listing. Not saying it'll sell for that on eBay for $1,800. When I looked it up, I was like, "Oh dang!"
I like that
don't think
Thor
it's-
though.
Yeah.
yeah, the Spinning Hammer 4. That's the only Thor I like of Bowen. I really like that Thor too. Pudgy's got that one.
Yo, do you guys remember when they was making so many customs of the Guardian? Right, that's him. That's him. Right? Gladiator Guardian.
Gladiator.
Gladiator. Yeah, Gladiator.
So many people was making customs of him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like good 4 or 5 this year or last year. Yeah.
Right.
I like Thor's cape and his spinny little hammer.
Man, I love how Bowen used to do these busts. These busts were cool.
Look at the Destroyer. That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought the amount of detail on those mini busts, I always find that amazing. Like I feel like even the base that they attach the bust to is really well done with just small little Easter eggs or details.
Well, he even, I was surprised. The Bowen even did. The only Bowen ever owned was the Rendell Prime.
Mm,
I was surprised that he made that.
look at the X Force, yeah.
That's tight, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Even
Warpath.
Yeah, Warpath is
Even Warpath, baby. Got
That's another
Archangel in the
character that
back
they don't
pocket.
make in
Strife! My boy Strife!
he's all chromed out too.
Let's
Well, we found the one person that's excited.
Is he?
Brenton, don't shatter another part of my childhood.
Look, where did Buck go?
Is Strife related to another character?
Yes.
I'm in the shadows amongst you. J&D collector.
I'm a big Cable fan, right? So that
Oh,
it's
he's
all related.
Cable.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh, Strife.
Look at this one, man. This is badass too.
Yeah.
Warlock. Dark Side.
No, that's not Dark Side. That's
No, who's that in the back? That's not Dark
Parallax?
That's,
Parallax?
Terrax.
Terrax.
Terrax, yep.
Is that
I never heard of
Star-Lord? Is that Bone Star-Lord to the left?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
See, Paulie knows. Paulie knows.
I mean, we're probably gonna get an Adam Warlock in the near future. Like, I think he'll get.
They were supposed to bring him out with Thanos.
He's a
They didn't bring
clone
him
of
out with
Cable.
Thanos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they really kind of rushed that Infinity Gauntlet story where they went on their own path.
That's cool.
Nova, not bad. Nova's coming too.
And that Beta Ray Bill, I like it.
Oh yeah.
Annihilus in the back.
Annihilus.
Lady Death looks great, man. She's so simple, but like she looks.
Simple but effective. Hey, that's the Bowen I got right there. That Doom right there. Yeah.
It feels like
Man.
they just walked off the comic page. That's why I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, it's so well done.
What's the girl's name again? Yeah, what's her name?
Frankie.
That was
Nova?
like Frankie Ray or something.
Yo, Nova, right?
Yeah, that piece looked good. I mean, of course I love the new Sideshow exclusive, but
Mhm.
that piece is about to look good too.
Yeah.
That's a good Spider-Man.
I like this Rhino. This Rhino looks awesome.
That's
That
probably
Rhino's like,
custom.
Is it
I
custom?
That Spider-Man. The only two Bowens I want, this Spider-Man and Silver Surfer, where he's just standing on the moon.
man.
That Rhino looks like Thor in Endgame. All right.
Yeah, I like it because he's not charging for a change.
Why you gotta do
like,
this?
it's like-
Prince?
I like the charging. I like the dynamic, but I've never really seen Rhino
Oh, it is a
like
custom
this.
Rhino. Damn.
I don't think he's ever stood up like that and had like that kind of gut.
Ever, right? I don't remember if ever being straight up like that. Yeah,
Blow off Surfer's head.
that's
I
right.
know.
And that pistol is so powerful too. I don't think it'll do anything to him, but it's
Yo, has Doctor Doom ever used that pistol on his side?
yes.
The funniest thing about this Bowen Doctor Doom, I think, is this one. There's like a schematic for his suit on the box, and it says it has air conditioning inside this.
Really? That's cool.
Wait, air conditioning inside the suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like some kind of cooling system inside, so it doesn't get hot inside.
Well, doesn't
That
Iron
was
Man too?
hilarious.
So that's...
Yeah, but like this, look at what it looks like, a suit of armor. So,
Yeah, it doesn't look very high tech. Yeah.
and then he's wearing like a tunic on top of it with a belt. And
That's because he
I
merged
need air conditioning.
science and mysticism. You know, he worked it out.
I
He
really
figured
enjoy
it out.
that about the Bowen boxes, that they give you information about the character. It really harkens back to an older time.
Yeah.
For the picture of this line, man. This is all 1/6, man. This is like one little shelf right here.
But they look great together, and they don't take up a ton of space.
Yeah, it's the museum pose, man. Like saves you. It always saves you a ton of space.
Well, I feel like that they have just enough like tweak to get them like their museum, but they have some character to them.
Oh yeah.
No, you could tell regardless of what you collect that like with the right focus and vision, you can really make these things sing and look dope.
Oh, look at this.
So,
That one picture of the surfer, I don't know if that was no, yeah, that one. I don't know if he did that one. I don't know if there was a version of that one in Chrome.
I think he probably had
Did he
this
get that
painted
Chrome?
in. I think he did. Yeah. I don't remember seeing it chromed either.
He's about to get domed though.
Oh.
Got him.
That's a show, you guys.
Yeah.
This looks awesome.
Didn't know you like rap music, Brett.
That was like, not impressed, man. Not
Bars. It's got real angel.
I like that.
I like that. I like the Nightcrawler. Oh, they need to do that one in a quarter scale.
I like
I
the
like Gander.
beast.
There's a quarter scale beast similar to that one, but he's
This is
got
probably
like, Sentinel stuff.
one of my favorite Magnetos of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Kotobukiya, isn't it? Or is this Bowen?
Yeah, I think it's Kotobukiya. I'm not sure.
There's one
like the
Bowen
beast.
has just like this.
I
What was
see
that?
1/6?
this,
1/6. Yep. This is quarter. Well, this is Sideshow's quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Everything's 1/6.
Do we
There,
really
the
need
bishop.
1/3 at this point?
Well, he doesn't. Some people do.
Oh, look at the rogue.
J&D silicone.
The Marvel now rogue.
Matt's like, here's my 1/3 custom. Stop talking about it.
Oh, the rogue right here.
Yeah.
I don't like that suit, bro.
You want more skin, huh?
I like the green suit.
Yeah.
See, I would love to see a red Sonja with
Cyclops.
pants.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Say what?
Red Sonja with pants?
Red Sonja with pants is a no pre-order.
Are you gay?
Dude, no, I actually read.
Oh. What does she say? Hey, what you reading for?
Well, I imagine it's probably
Well,
uncomfortable
hey,
to
well,
fight
let's
in
just
a
say you
thong
don't
all the time.
Right, you don't need to take a black light in my statue room.
Oh. It's because
He's
there's
gonna
dust
have a
coming out of there.
black
Anyway.
light heart.
Nah, just shine the black light on Eddie himself.
Did you guys
What do
read
you
Look at
think?
that
I just
power strip.
all over myself? You fucking. Why would he shine it all over me, fuck?
I'm more impressed with that power strip there. Like, he just got that out for nothing to plug one thing in.
No, but see, he's got the light. See the little
I think the lights go in the wall over here, though. That's why I
Yeah.
put this panel.
Yep.
But like the cool thing about what this guy did was instead of using paint, he used epoxy on top of it, give him that shine effect.
That's like a
Cool.
piece of glass.
I like
It
how
does,
he did
right?
the wires for that. Because I just put very similar
Black
lights there
acrylic.
for Amazon.
That looks like a stage. That's what it reminds me of, like a Broadway show or something.
I think he's gonna do Dazzler's band for X.
See, I guess he made that, right? He got some of the panel from Home Depot, and
Yep.
looks like some a piece of glass on black, or it could be a dark acrylic or something like that. Black.
That's
think
really
he's-
well done. I like that a lot.
It is. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's got
You
an
can get
access
stuff-
panel.
Yeah, you can get these boards at a Home Depot for sure. Like I've seen those. Looks
He
good.
definitely
Nice work.
wiped that down before he took pictures. Too. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Oh wait, I appreciate the air fryer. His air fryer game is on point.
The one right here.
Back left, yeah. Get some wings, some fries, cook them up in 15 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, look, he
Looks
even
like
has
he's
like
gonna put up a Black Panther with the Nubian
a
statues.
Cinnabite back there.
Nubian masks.
That's at
You
the
see it?
Hellraiser.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
There's a pinhead back there.
That's for our boy Terry right
Man,
there.
don't actually. Let me not post a picture on here, man. You guys be in my closet.
Be like, what is this silent battery operated thing?
Oh, this is our boy right here.
Yo, y'all look like y'all was having fun.
A bunch of retired linebackers. You remember high school guys?
Pass me the rock.
I said high school.
Man,
Yeah, it was
Eddie, it
fun,
looks like a
man.
lot of fun, man.
Yeah,
that store
it's
has
always
some
fun to
crazy
see those
stuff,
guys.
huh?
Look at that ball rock.
Brenton, get out of my head. I was just getting ready to say that. I was just going to say, look at the ball rock.
Yeah, they got
Where are
some
these
cool
guys,
stuff
Eddie?
there, man. So that's Keith.
What up, Keith?
He lives down in San Diego. He's more of a 1/6 guy. He doesn't do statues, but I think his name is Tobar on YouTube. And then the guy next to my left is Calvin. He was a 1/6 guy, but he's getting into statues. He's got a bunch of statues now. He's got Queen, Prime 1. He's going crazy. And then everybody knows Mario, El Profesoro.
So Mario.
And then Cuervo, Jose, he's another 1/6 guy. But he actually, after we went,
That's
he
his real name?
His name's Jose, but
That's his real
Cuervo.
They call him Cuervo.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was a 1/6 guy, but when we went there, he was staring at that Fabok Batman, and he ended up not ordering that one, but he ordered the Prime 1. Is it the Masterline Batman? The one that's like supposed to be Jim Lee, but it's got that look of Pattinson and everything too.
Yeah, the Batman. The red picture also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ordered that one, so now he's getting into statues too. But they're all really really cool guys. Yeah, the new 9.8.
And see, he was able to see it in like person and be like,
Right?
I want it.
Yeah.
That's
that
awesome.
Just looks
man.
like an awesome place. Like I'm jealous I don't have.
Oh, dude,
it's
there's so much. It's overwhelming the first time you go. There's so much there. They got everything from any kind of collecting you wanna get into. They got it there.
Now, is this a store? Or what is it?
It's more like a swap meet. It's an old Sam's Club building that they had turned into like this big giant swap meet kind of thing. So there's a bunch of different booths and.
So what is
Yeah,
it like?
it's like a
Open
flea
every
market.
day? Is it open every week?
It's
Yeah.
open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think
Yeah.
it's open during the week.
It's in LA.
It's out right
Oh, near-
outside of LA.
Near.
Yeah.
Is this
I wish we had
Frankenstein?
something like that.
Yeah, Frankincense.
Okay.
That's cool, man. And thanks for sharing, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
They don't even know, man. They're touching Eddie and they can't see it. If only they had a black light.
Oh, this is our guy Ethan's collection. He's got this Magneto. He's doing the same. I guess his setup's gonna mirror that. I forget who's the artist behind this one.
Isn't that
Ian McDonald? I think?
Yeah, Ian McDonald.
Ian McDonald. Yeah.
What's up, D-Rock? So, yeah, Ethan, I don't see magic on that poster, man. I'm waiting patiently.
She's right there.
Yeah, but she's not on the poster.
Well, that's why she's bottom shelf.
Yeah, look, she's on the bottom shelf. Ethan, at
Well,
me.
that's just the bottom shelf of grails. That's what that is.
Right? Yeah.
Look at that, because like that bottom shelf.
Omega Red. Wow.
Yeah.
So how you guys like double stacking your statues? How you guys like put the statues one behind each other? You guys like that?
I was thinking about that right now. I feel like you can't appreciate some of them.
You have to use risers if you're gonna do that, I think.
You gotta
Have
find a
enough
way.
to do that yet.
Yeah.
Or stagger them, I guess.
Yeah, you got to find a way to create focus.
I love that XM White Queen.
Yeah.
You know, I actually
She's
hated that.
expensive.
But like now that I see this portrait, I changed my mind, man.
Yeah.
Like Walton's probably celebrating for that. I always told him this. That was so horrible.
It's a nice piece. I just like if I have everyone in a battle and she's just chilling on the couch, I'm like, nah, you gotta get out here. There's tanks going off. There's all of this stuff. I need you in the
I
battle.
really like the XM Wolverine. I love that base.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
It's probably the best
Yeah.
brown suit Wolverine.
I agree. That Phoenix, that Omega Red.
What's the story? What's the story about this?
This statue?
Yeah.
There's no story. It's just a cover.
He went to medieval times and was having a grand old time. And then Joker came in. He was like, damn, I'm trying to eat my big beef meat chicken. And then hell breaks loose.
I think this is season 8 of Game of Thrones. This is what.
But now this piece is missing the most important part. the Angel of Death at the back.
That, and then he was in Wakanda, of course.
Yeah.
The
Medieval
two
times in
Panthers.
Wakanda.
You got
Dragons,
snakes.
snakes,
It was the biggest crossover ever.
and then demons on the like the armrests.
Yeah.
I think
Cat,
the
you
Batman looks really good though.
Cat, you have the
Yeah.
Batman Who Laughs
I agree.
come? No, no. The pictures of it? Or no?
Not yet. I didn't get those.
Walton's staring at the crotch right there.
The back crotch is in full effect.
That's all Walton can see.
Dude,
We know he favors that.
I didn't even know he was Targaryen until I read this issue.
I know. Batman's actually
Dude,
the mother of dragons.
I went with my buddy to return some shorts at the Nike store, and the dude at the check stand was like, "Oh, can you guys fill out the survey? My name's Dagon." I was like, "Are you fucking Targaryen?" It's like Dagon. What the fuck?
Dagon.
You asked me to fill it out. Now they gone.
No, they gone.
Oh, Brenton's back. Brenton's back. Oh man, did you guys see this?
What's
his
Roswell doing?
That looks like Ronnie Coleman with dreads.
Oh my god. Never mind.
Well, I kind of think it got to the point where it's like Rasta Lobo.
This is Kai Green. What the fuck?
Bumbleclop boy. Around the right side.
I don't know.
I was trying to get the word Dago in.
I can't get into Lobo.
No, I couldn't either. That's not a character.
He's got space.
But this is a cool statue.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a statue. It's just for
Oh, it's
fun.
just a render.
Yeah.
Man.
What's up, Jarhead? Sorry, I didn't see you there, man.
Nah, you're good.
Hey. What's up, homie?
What's up, man?
Came in the right
guys?
time for this crazy one.
All these dad jokes.
Oh man.
I couldn't get into this guy all over.
Yeah, I never
There
did.
you go.
Iron
Wow.
Fist.
Yeah, our guy Jimmy got this,
Jim
man.
got it.
Nice.
That's a good piece. Iron
That's
Fist.
a sick
Yeah.
piece. Yeah.
That's one of those that are like just timeless.
Too bad the TV show sucked.
Yeah, they really messed that up.
And he wants
That was the worst one too.
Oh man, really? Because I was gonna get this and mod it to look like the Netflix dude. I really.
How dare you?
I'm
That's
just
blasphemy.
I'm joking.
How dare you?
he wants to,
There's people that might think I'm
Iron
serious.
Fist.
he wants to come back. He wants to come back as Iron Fist again.
Dude, that Iron Fist was like all about corporate drama versus like being.
Well, I think Kevin Feige needs to shut that idea down. You should probably tell him to stop talking about it.
Yes.
Did you guys see what Kisa said? Kisa said, "This is like that picture that got sent around high school."
Oh, God.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Remind me of that TV show, the movie 3 O'clock High.
I like John's Photoshop skills, man. He got everybody here.
Yeah, Walton
yeah.
looks great.
The Todd's father's coming for that copyright.
Oh, you hate to see it.
See, Brenton got a makeover.
Did he?
I know that's a,
That's with the old camera.
Big Fern with the birthday. What's up, Big Fern?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's cool, man. But shout out to I guess John and his we have a stream every Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay. It's so late, man, but it's fun. But it's just like God. But yeah, thanks to John.
Yeah, John's the man.
And I saw this today, and I was like, I gotta like, I gotta add it to it. I would do this too. I have this Lord of the Rings box. I would add it right to this statue.
Yeah.
Did he add something to the statue? There's something. There's a guy on the bridge.
Oh,
What's
he's
that?
got the sword down. That's the switch.
No,
That's
that's
just the
Vader.
sword.
That's the Sith.
Oh,
Vader.
there is a guy.
Oh,
Is Darth Maul gonna give it to
Darth
him?
Maul.
Darth Maul gonna give it to him.
I
I
don't.
always knew he was the like mastermind behind all this stuff.
I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings, but this is a nice piece though.
I would love this if
You don't like Lord of the Rings, Rashid?
Who said that?
Nah.
Who said that?
did he see it? Did you see it?
Spoke those words.
Gee, did you see it?
I saw it. I couldn't get into parts. I mean, the second, the King and the first, the two Twin Towers. I couldn't get into it.
Oh, that was
Those
my
are better
favorite.
than the first one.
That was my favorite. You got through the first one and then the
You gotta
second
rewatch
one.
it.
He
man. That's
he
good.
started with that one.
He started.
Well, I'll
Let's
tell
see,
you
watch
what.
the
Don't
movie
watch that
backwards.
Rings of Power.
What are you talking about? That's a good show.
That's really good. What are you talking about?
Well, if Rashid didn't like that one, he's not gonna like that.
Rings of Power.
That's
It was.
good if you need to take a nap.
You hate to see it, man.
So it's like the
First
Batman,
three-
huh?
The first three were a little.
Oh man.
It was a lot of character building, so it was hard to get in. But they're like 6 in now, and every time they're getting better and better.
Yeah, this last episode there was a battle and everything.
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
good, dude.
Damn.
I
like
don't like any of the
episode.
hobbits.
Got hobbits fighting.
Let me ask you a question.
That's
Sauron.
okay. He can't fall asleep for this, but he could watch Pattinson through and through. And
Rashid, you had a question about Sauron?
Yeah, Sauron. Isn't he supposed to be the main villain of the
yeah,
of the series? Is he a creature? Or is he what is he?
He's
1000% T-Rock.
Formerly an elf.
yeah.
Oh, he was an elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much a wizard.
Dude, I didn't know orcs used to be elves. I was like,
Yeah,
tripping
dark,
out when I heard
twisted
that.
versions of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all the elves' fault.
It's always the elves' fault.
The
Oh,
whole
wasn't their
franchise
fault.
is the elves' fault.
Yes.
More goth that twisted.
More goth, baby.
Someone earlier asked, how do you decide what comic to display with your statue, graded or framed, or like first appearance, or whatever else comics come in? But
Man,
like,
I only display it with like if it's graded 100. Cause I just put my iPad next to it with the cover that I want. Done, baby. Perfect. No creases, no grease spots.
That's precious shelf space, man. Can't do that. The comics on display.
Looks really good. He could hang it up there though.
yeah, you
Yeah.
could put it up here.
I actually think when people do it, it looks good. It's just I'm telling you, I got boxes and boxes of comics. I never got one graded, like ever. So that's a new thing for me. So I'm like, cause I don't know.
It's cool,
Yeah.
but it's expensive.
very
and it
pricey.
takes forever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've always been scared of doing it. How do I know I'm gonna get my comic back? You know what I mean? Oh,
John's still
sure.
here?
I mean, think about it. You send out a comic, they send you
give
back a
something
grade.
else.
It's all
Yeah.
about trust. You have
Yeah,
to trust it.
Matt, that happened. Nothing bad. But I sent out my first appearance of Man Thing, and I was expecting to get a super high grade, and I was upset when I got the grade that I got. So
That's what I'm saying. How do you know that? How do you know you didn't get the switcheroo?
right.
Well,
And I
sometimes
kinda-
they also drop them.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like somebody could have
Jesus.
said, you know what, I'm a grade. Here, let me give this sucker a low grade.
Rashid, you're supposed to put a $20 bill on the inside of the cover.
Yeah, but that's only
First
for the
row.
first grader. Then you need to put 3 20s in, one for each grader.
Is it just like when you grade? Is it better to just buy them already graded, or is that too expensive?
That's what I
I
do.
like
Well-
buying it already graded.
Yeah, I buy it
Yes,
already
yeah.
graded and stuff.
Because I
Yeah,
think if
well,
I ever
there's
do
no
that, that's
mystery
probably
then.
what
Yeah, well,
I don't
what
like
about
loot boxes in video games neither, Brenton. I just want to know.
What about Joe Schmo like me that actually bought the comic, 30 years ago?
You don't need to grade it though.
Too bad I wasn't alive then. I can't have it 10 years ago.
Yeah, but I'd rather buy it graded though. I'd rather buy it graded.
No, I know, but
boy,
that's what I'm
he said
saying
it
is,
in the chat, he does.
it wasn't a thing back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, they just
He got the crackhead grader.
Crackhead grader, baby. There's your
That's what
coupon.
they did. They used to in the comic convention. They used to say, "Oh, this is a 8.8, 8.0," and you thinking that's what it is because they so-called think they know they grade in comics.
I see people get a brand new book and get the brand new book graded and be like 8.5. Like, I just got it off the shelf. Shouldn't be
Well, that's
You
just
guys
it.
never
You're not
read
gonna
these books,
get.
though, right? You guys never ever read these books. All you do is display them, right?
No, that's why I don't have any
Why?
graded because like
Oh well, you basically get the trade paperback and read that the whole story, but
Yeah.
like
or digital, yeah.
You buy two,
right.
so that way you don't mess one of them up.
Mhm.
Our guy Cash
You
had
can't
a
afford to
show.
buy two nowadays.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Cash money.
Yeah, he had a show on Saturday, and did you guys get to? I'm still catching up on a ton of shows. Did you guys get to catch up on this one yet?
Yeah.
I have not.
There was like some really handsome guys on that.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
There was
Yeah,
there was there was a bunch
there's a
of
couple.
handsome guys on there, and then Buck was there too. And Jarhead.
Was that the day we made Buck
I
really
think you're
angry?
seeing people, Sam.
I can't remember.
Brenton,
I
what you
think it
say?
was Buck and Jarhead, if I remember.
I said,
correctly.
was that the day that Buck got really angry with us?
No, that was the day
No,
after.
no, no.
That was the day after, I
This
think.
was
It was
like
the
at
same
12.
day.
Day after.
Casual streams
Oh.
on Saturday,
Okay.
so it's probably
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, it was after.
It was like
It was
noonish.
hours later. All right.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man,
wasn't angry with you guys. I just wanted to make my point.
No, you were angry.
I was frustrated.
I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you, Buck. I was like, yeah, this is okay to be critical.
Keesis always makes me laugh with his with his new thumbnails.
Oh,
Changes.
Keesis is back?
Yep.
What?
Finally moved in and everything. So
He's switching it up.
I guess the last thing I watched for Keesis, I was upset because I'm like, okay, let me look at his Cyclops review. I was like, that's cool. All right, let me see his Oh, he didn't have one. And then I was like, oh, I just stopped that.
yeah.
All the other YouTubers got their mouths open, waiting to take something, but Creases took something and
Keesis like, I'm starting to close lip surprise face.
he's like, I feel something behind me.
Matt posted this today or the other day.
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah, I walked into where was I going? I was at some Montgomery walked through Nordstrom, and I saw those things, and I was like, "Whoa!" I stopped, and my wife looked at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Man," I said, "It needs to be great for some statues." And look how they,
like, okay, I'm sorry.
They stack in different levels too.
Yep.
Hey, there you go.
You should have called
You get
him
an
up.
employee, and you're like, "How much for the stand?"
For the
Yep.
stand, keep the sneakers. Those are probably like 18 by 18 or what, 20 by 20 or something like that.
Yeah, they were pretty big. At least 20 by 20, if not 24 by 24. They're pretty big.
Does the metal part have lights in them or no?
No, it was actually clear. You could probably just take those off. They looked like they were just sitting on it, pegged in or something like that.
You could put a little strip light on top of those.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You put lights on top.
Yeah.
Or
You could run the wire down the bar and hide it too.
and close it in with acrylic or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's funny how we think, huh, Matt?
I know, right?
Matt told his wife to go walk around. He's gonna stare at you for a little while.
But you got these shoes really quick. Back into our memes. I always set 2 wake up alarms, one for the person I want to be and one for the person I am.
I hate that. That drives me nuts.
I set about 5 alarms.
Yeah, no, I hate that. That's what happens in my house. It's like freaking alarm goes off and then another alarm goes off. And another...
I hate when it's on the other side and it's not for you, and you're like, you gonna get up? Are you gonna get up?
Kid, did they have scary movies when you were a kid? We had scary everything when I was a kid.
That never scared me, man. That never scared me. That was...
The original Joker and Penguin right there.
I always like Hamburglar. I don't know why.
Rashid, what were the little things in the Hamburglars? What were they called? Yeah, those things.
Those, the Fry Guys.
The Fry Guys. That's what it was. The Fry Guys. Yep.
I'm showing my age, right?
I couldn't think of it. The Fry Guys.
when you're in, this is for Eddie, when you're in your 30s trying to drink like you used to, but it's 9:30 and your friends are already trying to put you in an Uber, says nonsense. I have not yet begun to defile myself.
It's home.
That's a good movie, right, Eddie?
Oh, that is an amazing movie.
Oh, that's classic.
Remember Chucky? This is what he looks like now.
Jesus.
Damn, Chucky. In high school, you was the man, Chucky. What the happened to you?
Chin going.
Did you see the other meme where it was Chucky Norris?
No.
That's funny. Did that TV show even do good? The Chucky show that they had came out with?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it did really good actually. I think it got another season too. I think it's pretty popular.
Is it a newer show?
It's a new one. Yep.
Yeah, it was on Sci-Fi, and I forget what else.
Eating pasta doesn't increase chances of weight gain, study says. This is the kind of positivity I needed to see today.
Yeah, Cash said it does great.
My job has this cool thing where if you do your job very well, you get to do other people's jobs too.
I hate that, and that's true. I'm done. Is there anybody else I can help out with?
My life in a picture, me trying to talk, a perfectly logical sentence, what I actually say. It's all over the place. The key to hurricane, this is for Pudgy. The key to the hurricane panic is the following. If Disney closes, if you go to the store to buy water and even the Dasani is gone, if the Dasani water is still there, even if all the others are gone, you're fine. If Waffle House closes.
That's during the pandemic, I went to Target and they're like, all the water was gone, but Dasani was fully stocked. I was like, damn. They'd rather die.
Could you guys taste the difference in water brands?
Oh, yeah.
Bottled water? You guys-
100%.
Well, when it comes to Dasani, yeah, that stuff
Dasani,
tastes
yeah.
horrible.
Aquafina, too.
Now I
I'm
gotta
not a big
test
fan of
this.
Aquafina.
Hey,
I
real
have
quick.
never-
Jarhead, you gotta go?
Yeah, I just wanted to hop on, guys, and say what was up, and I gotta be up early and catch that flight. So.
Oh, there you
You're
go.
Comic-Con. We're gonna see Rashid soon too, man.
Get your sleep so you can beat up casual when you get there.
Oh, I don't need sleep for that.
He needs
I don't need sleep for that.
wow.
I don't need it for that.
There you go. Good seeing you. Have a safe flight.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Enjoy.
See you, man.
See ya.
It's okay,
Later,
man.
man.
I gotta redo this thing.
So Sam, you never had Dasani, so you've never like.
I
that
had the
desperate?
Sony, but I think maybe that my taste buds are broken or something because I never were like, oh, that's some Dasani.
I know, right?
What's wrong with Dasani though? I don't see it.
That's what I'm like. I'm gonna do some experiments. I'm gonna order some Dasani.
I forgot the other one.
Deer
That's
Park.
it's real. It tastes nasty. It's real slimy.
Slimy water.
Yeah.
Dasani's like the Batman and Robin of Batman movies. All right. So.
This is kind
What
of
the
ironic.
fuck is
but,
wrong with you, man? What the fuck?
It's kind of
Yeah,
ironic, but
imagine
guys
that.
like Pops
Think about
guys,
what
right?
Eddie likes, and he talks shit about Pattinson. God damn.
What were you saying,
Oh no,
Phoenix?
Patterson is bad. Anyway.
Oh!
Hey, I don't want to hear the Snyder boys talking shit.
Snyder boys rise up.
So all you guys are the Pops guy. You guys love your Pops. I'm the water guy. And you guys are the ones who's critiquing the water. It's kind of ironic, don't you think?
You drink Dasani too?
Oh yeah, I drink all. They don't taste the same.
Holy
to me.
shit.
You don't discriminate.
You know he does. He's frugal. He drinks whatever's free.
What about essential? I drink essential. Essential water is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll drink the booty tube
Oh,
water that's
Essentia.
just like
That is good.
if I see Dasani and it's like 99 cents and then another water at 49 like $4.99 for the same ounces, I just grab the Dasani.
I only drink tap water because if anything ever goes wrong, I'll be able to sue the government and get some money.
That's where I draw the line,
Well,
bro.
Buck, they're not even gonna pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna just be a statistic. That's it.
You know
That's
what's
another
funny,
thing
though?
is tap water tastes weird. Like after drinking bottled water,
You know,
could taste
It depends on where you are. It depends on where you are.
you know what's funny? If you go to the supermarket, people still buying those Capri Suns, and those things be spoiled like a mother inside.
Spoil, have all that yellow
Giving
fire
they
in it.
giving they kids spoiled molded drinks in lunch.
Man.
What's
the
that,
hell?
Matt?
Booty sweat.
Booty sweat.
Yo, hey Matt,
Al
did you ever
Pacino.
try Black
There you
Energy
go.
energy drink? It's a real thing from
What the hell are
Poland.
you drinking?
This is like the store brand giant water. It still tastes better.
Then
Wow,
Dasani.
They got
you
giant
the
there.
knockoff.
Yeah, I got that. That's a knockoff when they don't got no Poland Spring though, man.
Yeah, Poland.
It's just tap water.
Knockoff water? What the
You
hell?
got bottled. You got bottled tap water.
Yeah, it's,
guys,
it's like
most-
$3 for like a 35 pack. So you know, you're
Guys, most of
That's what you
the
get.
tasty guys drink is from the plastic bottle. You know that, right? It's called leaching,
Yeah.
plastic leaching.
Thank
That's
you,
the
That's
flavor.
only if it's sitting out in the sun for a long
Well, I
time.
don't
Yeah,
know what
but- yeah, but-
plastic Dasani's using.
Technically, you shouldn't be drinking that. If it's been sitting in the sun in that plastic, you shouldn't be drinking that.
If we're all ever at the same place, I'm gonna buy Dasani, Polar, all that stuff, and do
You
a
want
taste
to throw your money
test.
away?
I want to do a taste
Water
test. and
should
see.
not have taste. Like,
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's-
saying. I don't taste.
Have you
anything
had
like
the alkaline water, the high pH water?
That
Nah,
has the flavor.
actually, I think I have.
That's
That does
very,
have
very
flavor.
refreshing. That's very good. That stuff.
Who does that?
Tastes like
What brand is that?
They all have
Essentials. I think Essentials.
Yeah,
I've had that.
Essentia
That's
has
really good.
one. Smart
I drink
Water has
Essentials
one.
and stuff.
They all have one now.
Cabeza de Arrowhead.
I do like the smart water.
I just take lemon juice and I put lemon juice in my water too.
There you go.
I only drink Avion. Okay.
Isn't that called lemonade?
Honey deep, baby.
Fucking true. This is epic.
I got
I
this
only
for
drink
us, man.
Voss in a glass. I only drink water in a glass bottle.
With the pinky up, son. Come at.
Guy says,
You're
man,
not, you're
what
a
the
Fuji guy.
guy says, man, what the hell? Package fell into the ocean. This is us, man. This is all of us. We'd be so pissed.
Man.
You know, I got to give Eddie props. This guy says, "Man, what the hell?" Every time I see WTF, I hear Eddie's voice in my head. What the fuck?
It's just the perfect.
Does that ever
delivery.
happen to you guys? It's like I see what the. I hear Eddie going, "What the?"
Man.
I always say, like, what would Eddie do here? What would Eddie say here?
Oh wow.
You hate to
That's
see
your
it.
impact, Eddie.
I clean my house before going away, like burgers. Give Yelp reviews.
Yo, this house was nice, easy, clean, easy to just steal stuff. 5 stars.
Oh, I got this one because like we were talking about the Hawkman in our
Tweet,
chat. I could just get the 161 instead, you know.
Well, you don't have to worry about the broken leg.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about this? They're like, I'm just gonna get DC statues, but I'm gonna get all those Marvel stickers.
Right?
No, that's his Marvel representation, so he doesn't have to buy the statues.
Yeah.
He has the stickers. Boom, 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 boom.
He's got Justice League America back there.
That Grim Knight, the
Phoenix, man, how are you liking it?
Yeah, it looks great.
This is a COVID
look at the
edition.
stubble,
Yeah.
dude. And is he social distancing from the rest of your
It's like
statues?
Joe Rogan.
That's my favorite
So
setup.
Phoenix,
right there, the big one.
is he heavy?
He's quite heavy, but he looks undersized.
I have
For
a
whatever reason.
comic cover of this. I have this comic cover.
So that's the debate right now. A lot of the guys are saying that the Prime 1 statues are getting a bit undersized as opposed to the Hush line.
Look at that.
Mm,
And in a way, they do look a little bit smaller. Because
man.
next to Thor, he's like 2 inches smaller than Thor, the LBS Thor.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh shit, he is. He's tiny.
Oh yeah, he looks small. Hey, can you go
Well,
behind?
but his base
to the
is
back
huge,
shot
though.
thing?
Eddie, say it for me. What the?
What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
There it is.
Phoenix, you have
Yeah,
home,
But
Yeah,
it's
That
like
weapon right there is
Hush.
what he blasts. That's what he blasts Mr. Freeze with in the cell. Got him.
Phoenix, you got Batman Who Laughs?
No, he's too
It
dark for
goes.
me, man. He's just too
You
dark
too-
for me.
He's too dark.
Yeah, with all the laughing Robins and all the skulls and shit. It's too,
You don't
like
that? You don't like
much
that
for me.
psychotic? You don't like that psychotic shit?
No, I don't like that stuff. I like my guns, but I couldn't. Actually, you know
Nah.
what? That Batman Who Laughs, I had a chance to get it at what, $1,000, and I turned it down. Yeah, I
Yeah, that
turned
was
it
a-
down. It's local
You know
pickup
what
too.
you know what you like. You know what doesn't do it for you.
They go good together though. Next to each other, they go good together.
Oh man, look at the pun. He's out punishing Punisher. Go back. Look at your Punisher in the back. He's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
why you took all my guns, though?"
Yeah.
It's like he got all
You know what?
Punisher in the back. Like, where my guns?
These two are like the main people of the story anyway.
Yeah.
And the Batman Who Laughs, they're the main
Yeah.
two people.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love this picture right here.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I love that.
I'm just looking at Conan up there.
Man, Superman
yeah.
dwarfs all of them. Dude.
I got this coming too. I just wanted to know because
Well, he's got Cull. That's Cull next to the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Now, that's not the nude version, right? She's
No.
not topless.
No,
Okay.
she's got bikini on.
Right.
So if you put that next to Hush Batman is just the statue himself, not the base. Is it not the same size? Because
Well, for whatever reason, it looks smaller. But I measure him versus the Flashpoint Batman. They're the same height. But the Flashpoint Batman, the base is bigger. But he's more imposing. With this, he's a bit slimmed down for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Because right between Hush Superman and LBS Thor, he does look small.
Does his gauntlets feel metal?
The gauntlet?
Yeah.
Is,
I heard they
guns?
do. No,
No,
these
not the
pins right
guns. The blades on his arms. You know,
Yeah.
the Batman arm.
Okay. No, the only metal part is, see that blade between his legs that shoots up?
Whoa.
Pause.
On the,
Pause.
that one.
This-
On the
Oh, that's
yeah,
metal.
that one.
Yeah.
It's metal.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
on
so those
Sonic
shin
water.
guards are polystone? I meant the elbow
Yeah,
guards.
it's all polystone. It's all polystone.
Nice.
Yes, nice.
But it's nice though. I mean, it's impressive though.
I when I seen it on Mr. X, I was really impressed with it.
You know, it's funny, Phoenix, because you said Batman Who Laughs is too dark for you, but then in the front of that is Batman
Yeah.
Who Laughs on the front of that statue.
I know, but there's no gore though. With the Batman Who Laughs, he's got the Robin all gory and stuff. I don't like that stuff. It's just too much for me.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Congrats on that.
I have a
Looks
fun
really good.
story later about that Phoenix because I know where you're coming from. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how he's posed right there. That looks crazy, man.
Yeah, he looks sick.
Oh, he looks bigger right there.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm trying to decide what to because he's gonna move to the Magneto statue. So both of them are pointing guns at everybody when you walk into the room. I'm trying to figure out what do I put in for that Hush Batman. So I'm trying to figure out what can I put there.
So with that Thomas Wayne Batman,
Yeah.
it'll be interested to see them together because if they're the same size, then you're good. But if he's shorter, then I can see what else.
I think he's shorter.
So actually, they got two Batmans that have guns. Then it wasn't just the
Yeah, no, Thomas Wayne doesn't. He
right?
kills too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman's dead.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool cover book. Or cover to the book. Thor.
Yeah, that's with what's his name? I love his art, but I can't read his comics, man, because it's so the art looks nice, but it's all jumbly when you try to focus.
Talking about the Thor books.
Yeah.
Any accents for you?
Yeah, it just it looks nice though. I tried to read it, but I just can't go through the books. I look at the pictures. And that's it.
Mythological talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magneto and Thanos aren't villains, Walton. They're just misunderstood, and they have their own agenda, own point of views.
I thought this was perfect.
Yo, he decapitated the Batman from -52.
Right.
Just
You know,
Brainiac
the
just
saying,
shrunk his body.
There's never enough guns, right? So
You don't use,
the more guns, the
he
better,
got
man.
net guns.
you didn't use the Phoenix. You didn't use the chains. You didn't use the chains on the
No.
Okay.
You know what? I didn't like it. It's just too much.
Right.
It's
Oh,
simplistic. This is more simple. I
No
still
worry.
got it, but I won't put it on.
Don't worry, man. I don't like chains neither, man.
But that's for a different reason.
Yeah.
What the fuck
It's
is
it's
happening?
just something about them. I can't put my finger on it.
Oh, here's an update on that Doctor what's his name?
Oh, God.
What's his
Lizard?
character's name? Lizard, yeah.
Connor,
Oh,
Lizard.
Doc,
Yeah.
Doc Connors.
Doc Connor.
So this guy repainted him last week. His name is Shane. Shane repainted him last week, and he got more pictures up. I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like that Venom is trying to get him. Run!
And then
Run, Lizard!
Ryan is right behind him.
Why they
You got a
chasing
rhino
him?
coming after him, too.
I know, right? They all chasing him. Like, yeah.
It's like the running of the bulls.
I like the repaint. I like it.
I like the original though.
Is this
I
custom
like
or
them
is it?
So this is XM, but he repainted
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
The original is like super XM blackwash.
Yeah, it's very blackwash.
I don't know. I just like the original though. I mean, this is cool though. I like the original.
He definitely didn't ruin it by painting it like this, but yeah, I can see where the preference to the original one or this one. It's just a matter of yeah, still got the details, still got the shadowing.
Hey,
So-
it's your statue. You can do what you want with it.
Yep.
This
No, you
this
can't.
is awesome. I wish I did this a while back.
Eddie's like, no, you'll be banished, blacklisted from the community.
Yeah.
So 2016, I feel like this is our first, collection, how it looks like usually, just random and all skills and everything.
I like that Toby, Spider-Man. Sorry.
No, you're good. This one right here.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one before.
That's the.
I think it's like
then-
a Diamond Select. I think it's like PVC or something.
I'm scared to see what the 2022 one looks like.
2018 starts upgrading to like
Look at
1/6
the,
and 1/4.
Look at the Heath Ledger, man. The likeness of that, it's not even close. Like that.
Gotta go dig them up to be sure.
It gets better. 2020.
Well, that was a big jump in 2 years, man.
Wow.
COVID money.
No, that's pre-COVID.
COVID hadn't hit yet.
That's the after COVID.
And then 2022 is amazing.
That's that cold money.
There it is.
Free money. There you go.
Well, look at the
Hey, you got a
display.
storm?
Look what he did, man. I mean, they're no longer in the little oak particle board bookcase.
Yeah.
I need that storm, man. That's what I need.
Yeah, I think that we're about due for a new one.
I'm just not paying that price. I just can't.
No, just let XM show a shadow of a new storm, and then that one will go down, and you can pick it up then.
Well, it's a shame you couldn't get it for retail when XM had their 10th anniversary sale or something.
Oh, that raffle bull crap they did.
Yeah.
Well, I think you had to buy it in store, right? That was the only thing. It was only offered if you buy in store.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that
So
Panthers dope.
Someone probably bought it and flipped it.
So
Oh
went
yeah,
from,
no, lots of people did because
$800.
they had Magic. They had like all the Grails.
This is the best comment about this whole progress thing. He finally got rid of that ugly ass sugar.
Go back.
So
and
he went his collection went from $800 to about 17,000.
Right.
That's a big jumper.
What are you saying, Buck?
What does the Joker look like?
He's not here anymore.
Oh damn!
He's right above you.
I think he buried.
Wow.
him.
He's right above.
Look up, Buck. You'll see him.
Man.
Yeah. And,
Morph. Who's
yeah,
on?
I'm not familiar with this character.
That's Morph, right?
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah,
even in
did
the
you not watch
comics. He was
X-Men the
cartoon.
animated series? Like, come on.
He got killed.
He
like
died in the
Wolverine's
first
best friend.
episode. Spoilers.
Because he's a useless character.
Yo, he looked like Norman
No, he
Bates.
wasn't. He had sentimental reasons
Yeah.
for somebody to get mad, right?
Yeah, he could
Yeah,
change into a
Wolverine.
guard. It was excellent. He turned
Killed,
into.
killed my buddy. Killed my friend.
That's what
That's really
gave
cool.
Wolverine all of his rage was Morph dying, bro. Morph dying. Wolverine got triggered.
You guys should watch
Morph.
You guys should watch the X-Men anime.
What was he like? He mimicked powers or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
could
like
turn it-
Mystique, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, he was just a shapeshifter.
Wait, so
okay.
you're not
He's
talking
not
about
blue.
this is not mimic, right?
No, that's Morph.
Nope.
Who's Mimic?
No, the guy with the wings and the Cyclops glasses.
This was cool. This is another bone collection.
Oh,
Man,
and
I like
how
this a
you got the
lot. This is
omnibus
look
in
at
the-
that. There's that
Lots of
Hobgoblin.
Spider-Man.
Omnibus. You got the omnis at the bottom.
The Spider-Man
yeah.
for Buck.
This
These
is like
guys,
Brenton's
that's all I
dream store right here, where you
I
can just
know,
walk down
like-
and you like take.
Oh, here's a Silver Surfer right here.
Mojo in the top
Yay.
right corner.
Yeah, let's see who can find the most rare one. I still want that Bishop.
I like that
This
Doc
Silver
Ock.
Surfer.
That one's awesome.
Kingpin.
Oh, yeah.
Mike
Kingpin.
Crow is cool. Okay. Oh, that Doc Ock is nice.
Here, I'll do this.
Why aren't these more popular to this day?
They are. They all sold out.
They're too small, Brenton. Everything's
Well,
bigger
that's
and
okay.
better.
I heard.
Yo,
That's
why is
okay.
that Cyclops T-pose though?
Hey, Cash, see if the belt's broken on you probably made
On
it.
Gambit. I can barely tell.
No, it's on.
Oh, it's right there.
I saw that
can
Green
tell.
Goblin up there in the top left, though.
Which one? Which one is one? Do you... Oh, he's got Venom.
He got Green Goblin, and then he has a Hobgoblin on the other side, so that's cool.
He got Taskmaster with the sculpted hood at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That looks cool.
Look at that.
that's a
lizard.
rare piece.
You know,
What's Venom? Which Venom did he have? I guess he got the regular version.
Yo,
Look at the
one-
Rhino. The Rhino looks good. Oh, man. This is one of my favorite. This Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Ghost Rider.
Rider. Ghost
Yeah.
Rider Wet.
Stop showing these to people, because I want
Yeah,
them
yeah,
down.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
anybody
Oh, I
else.
like that Venom.
I don't want competition.
Yo, is that Cyclops in the top shelf in the center?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when museum poses go too far. When it's just like T-posed, just like this.
That's a
I
modern
like
version.
that Mary Jane up there, too, with the Spider-Man mask.
Yeah.
All right. Mary Jane.
I think
Oh
Mojo,
yeah, yeah. That's
how he did Mojo on top, all the way on the
great,
top
man.
to the right. Oh yeah, I think he did. He did good.
That Mojo just chilling like, yes, I collected them all.
Couldn't fit him in the shell. I gotta put him in the
Yeah.
middle.
It looks great.
I like
Brenton,
this
which
setup a
one?
lot.
Which one would you take? I'm guessing the Hobgoblin,
I think the Silver
Take one of
Surfer.
them.
No, I think the Ghost Rider after that.
the Ghost Rider.
No, I think maybe the Hobgoblin or the Doc Ock. I'm a big Doc Ock fan.
Right,
So.
yeah.
I would,
How about you, Phoenix?
I would take a
I like mine with more pop.
John thinks so too.
I know.
Like with the Cyclops, I like the Cyclops. I have that one. I won't upgrade to the. I like the XM Cyclops, but it's just too much money, so I'm just keeping this one.
There you go.
There you go. See these.
This
these
is
are,
what I
these-
want.
These statues, you can. It's good enough, so you don't have to upgrade to the point where it's 10 times the money. That's how I see it. That's why I keep some in my bones.
This is what I want a tweeter head.
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what
the
I would
Marvel
take.
license.
X-Men exclusive. Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
do.
Brenton.
Hey yo, fellas, I'm out of here.
All right, Rashid.
All
All
right.
right, Rashid.
Remember to turn your heat on.
Nah, man.
Son, get that Boba Fett and worry about the lights and the heat later.
No, I see everybody at Comic Con, whoever's going, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll see you there, man.
All right,
Definitely.
man. Peace, bro.
Good night.
All right, bro.
Rashid says we got the bones out. He's got life size. He said, "Man, what you doing?"
He's
But
like, man,
what-
this is 2017. I'm out.
How
right.
amazing would that be if Tweeter had started doing the Marvel line in 1/6? Like that's
Well,
I don't know. I mean,
I'll take Bowen over them.
yeah,
though,
I
to be
would too.
honest.
really
Yeah, yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's like quality of the Motu stuff, you know.
It's just there's something classic about Bowen. It's
Good
got that.
bases and
It's got that. Yeah, it's got
Is
some
it-
nostalgia.
is
It's got
it
some historic
nostalgia,
nostalgia too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It
does.
had
Yeah.
classic prices too.
Well, that's just part of it. You know what I mean?
I saw this one earlier today, and I don't know if you guys seen it. It's a
I saw it.
bust.
Wow.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it a lot too. I wish this was like a quarter scale, but
Right. Right. But would you get it? I mean, that's
Since
not. I guess that's that niche, like it's that niche collector, like the J&D collector. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you like busts,
Yeah, it's definitely there.
a good Barry Allen.
yeah, it looks good. XM Studios is doing their Samurai. What's her name?
Batgirl.
Batwoman.
Batgirl.
Batwoman.
Batwoman. Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty cool. You guys know if Nathan's gonna get it?
I don't. He seemed excited, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think he was trying to talk himself out of it.
And you guys, that's the end of the pictures. It's crazy. That was fun. We're about to hit 3 hours. So.
Well,
Brenton, I'll keep an eye out for you for Bowens, but I'm telling you, those prices are crazy right now. So just
Yeah,
be patient.
no, I'm on the 20-year plan.
So you just out leveled Phoenix.
I know.
There's a comic book shop around here that sells them. I'll stop by and I'll let you know.
All right.
Well, you probably looking for a certain bone you want.
I'm just kind of keeping my eyes open for now.
Are you doing mostly bust or either or?
I haven't decided yet. I have a lot of ideas,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm hesitant to commit to anything at the moment.
Go down that rabbit hole.
It's all good, man. Brenton, thanks for joining tonight, man. It's definitely appreciated, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I enjoy being here.
Yeah. I feel like we're laughing. I'm laughing too hard in here. Everyone's gonna wake up, so I gotta. Yeah, but Matt, you too, man. That's another good versus tonight. So thanks for joining too, man.
absolutely.
Well, that was a fun versus. Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop by soon, man. It's gonna get cold, too cold for you to stop by soon.
I know. I had to I had the fireplace going tonight.
Yeah, man. But thanks to you too, man.
Yeah,
Phoenix, man. I know you're doing free advertisement right now, so but
That's
let the
right.
people know what you're doing custom capes for.
Well, my capes next week I started sending out the draping. I make the draping ones. It comes in black and red, and then the other one's the wire capes, and it fits both the black or the red version, the blue version like yours. And by the way, yours is coming next week, free of
Yeah.
charge, man. So,
Ooh.
Awesome, man.
yeah.
Get a free review when it gets here.
YouTubers
So.
getting free shit, huh?
There you go.
I hate to see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to start talking.
hit them up on my email. So I'll leave the links down in the thing, and then anyone wants it, just hit me up.
Will do, man. What were you saying, Eddie?
Well, I was like, free YouTubers getting free shit. You hate to see it.
I hate to see it.
Right? I'm
You
gonna start
want
talking. It's time to be a frugal collector now.
There you go.
No, thanks to you too, Phoenix. Sam, man, great to have you, man. Like, you got anything coming in?
I do have Batman Who Laughs tomorrow, and I pulled the trigger on the stanky leg Batman Detective 1000.
Eddie.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. But to Phoenix' point, like when I was gonna get the Dark Knights, I was just gonna be like, I need some hope. I can't have it all be dark there. So that's what I was like, all right, I need the light. And Batman will be that hope to balance out the Batman Who Laughs and the Red Death. So I'll just have him in the center there.
Nice.
That's about it. Yep.
Nice, man. Eddie, man, I feel like I saw you last week, but I feel like I don't see you in a long time. So great to have you too.
I know, man. I'm back. I'm streaming at least once a week now. So
That's good, man.
yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah, but let me let everyone else go, and definitely I'll catch up with everyone next week. I'll be out for Comic-Con, so if you guys want something from there, I'll be there all this week. I'll stop by and just let me know.
I do. We'll talk.
There we go. All right, you guys have a good.
Hush Superman, okay? You find one for cheap, okay?
For cheap. We'll do. All right, you guys have a good night. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Later, chat.
Okay, guys.